followed me? 2 for 4? When did that happen? Hold up, hold up. When did this happen? When did this happen? When did that happen? Hello? Who are you? When did you follow me? When did that happen? Give me a moment if you're here. If anyone's here, give me a moment. I'm chilling today. I'm chilling. We're getting there. We're getting there. I don't care. We're gonna skip this for now. We're gonna skip this. We're gonna skip that. Skip. How can I skip? 2 for 4 days ago? Was that on Saturday? I didn't even see that on Saturday. I'm so sorry. If you are a friend who followed me and I was unaware. I was unaware. So now I know. Now I know. 244 followed me. Tofo. TO for 4. I don't know. Tofo R4. Who knows, man? Who freaking knows? We are here. We are chilling. We're going to open up our dashboard on my phone. We're going to move this because I don't need that right now. Going to open up this phone dashboard and we're going to get ourselves going here. Cool. Now we tell people, what up, Jack / Lupe? I think you're Lupe, right? Or is this one Jack and the other one's Lupe? I can never remember, but what up? What up? Let me just text people real quick. Starting stream. Which one to the ye? You're Jack or you're Lupe? Which one? Now. Hello? Take off your glasses? Why? Are you going to make fun of me? Why are you going to make fun of me? Lupe, there. I took off my glasses. Are you happy? Hold on, I have to tell my Discord that I'm live for Weeb Wednesday. What up, Ryan? What up, Ryan? What up? Hold on, I'm telling everyone, me live. http://twitch.tv. Is it annoying that I at everyone? Probably. But, like, they can just silence me, you know? You never see me without my glasses? That's a lie. Are you for real? Dude, I've slept at your house. You've never seen me without my glasses? That's weird. Does this add any lighting whatsoever? No. Okay, cool. You're very handsome. Shut up. Hi, Ryan. Hi. Hello. I want this to go down more. There we go. Alright, your boy's gonna play some more Weeaboost. Oh, thanks, babe. Thank you, babe. Alright, time to become a weeb again. It's time to ascend into weebdom. Shall I set up the stream? Hold on, we're gonna... Oh no, turn that off. Oh no, what is... Hold on, everything's wrong. Not that, no, this. Not this. Oh no. Alerts, event list. Is that everything? I think that's everything. You can call me handsome, Ryan. I don't care. I'd be flattered. You don't have to. You don't have to. Where am I going? I'm going to desktop. We're going to Weeb Wednesday. We're going to Zero Escape the Nonary games, which means there will be another Nonary game. That's what that means. Also, I updated my Weeb Wednesday waifu review thing. I realized I forgot to put Weeb Wednesday in the description, so we're doing that. Update information, cool. Now it's Weeb Wednesday officially. Steam is updating. This is fine. I need this to be bigger. Why is this so small? I need you to be bigger. Be bigger. Be bigger. Why am I so small? Do I look small, or is this about what I usually am? I feel like I look small, but maybe that's just me. Did I see what you put into? I did see what you put in DR chat. Oh my goodness, I would love it. I would love it. I would love it. I would, I don't know what I would do though, because like, I'd probably want to try to play it myself before spoilers happen. You guys would have to be on it if we were gonna play it on stream. If there was a new game. If there's ever a new Danganronpa game and we're playing it on stream, y'all gotta be there. Like, I have to make sure mods are here for that. Because if I don't, you just know someone's gonna try to ruin it, so... Okay, so, like, I thought I opened the game, and I did. Cool. Let me throw up my... Let me throw up my controller. Not actually throw up. I'm not going to vomit a controller at you. I just want to plug in my controller. And we'll be ready to go. Because I got to go, man. I got things... Sorry, I started a little bit later than I said I would. But I got places to be. I got things to do. I want to make sure that it's still showing up properly on stream. So we'll give it a minute. We'll give it a hot minute. Okay, let me know if you can see the game. I think I fixed it all. Last week I forgot to switch to the game, so I just want to make sure that we can all see the game. Yes. Can we see? Can we see the game? It's really just you, Ryan. I'm just checking with you. Can you see the game? Can you see me going through this library? Woo! Man, this thing is narrow. I feel like I'm walking across a tightrope. Imagine a wall 20 inches wide that runs along the top of a 10-story building. Could you walk along that wall, Junpei? You have eyes? Okay, cool. No way, then what about a balance beam in a gymnasium? Oh, well, that's easy. You don't find that strange. A balance beam is far narrower than 20 inches. So why is it that a balance beam poses no challenge to you if the hypothetical 10-story wall does? Light can easily turn people into cowards. Oof. Oof. From time to time, a life in darkness can give you courage. Also, oof, Ryan, that's rude. That is so rude of you. Like, oh yeah, I forgot we're here with Clover. It's Clover, Seven, and Snake. Honestly, this is the crew. This is the freaking crew right here. I like it. I like this crew. What does that mean? Interesting. Well, intelligence often hides itself in darkness. Have you ever thought about the pages of a book? Each page only sees, what, maybe 2 or 3 minutes of light before the reader is on to the next. Spend the rest of their lives locked in darkness, rather like myself. That's horrible. I'm not complaining, not at all. I live in the darkness, yes, but that has gifted me with the ability to catch the truth the others might miss. Snake, you are weird. You are weird. I dig it, but like... You're weird, but I dig it. I want to click on this. I want to click on the coat rack. It's a coat rack. This one's not too big, maybe hats. Okay, whatever. Look at all these books. Holy books. It's that Darwin guy, right? Yes and no on the origin of species. Evolutionary theory. Mother Nature. Is that some sort of book about hippie chicks? Probably not. Perhaps tangentially. It's mostly. I'm also not gonna worry about voices or anything. I'm just gonna play through. I'm just gonna go through because I want to finish. Ammonites is what Lord Helix is. Lord Helix fossil is an ammonite. Why did mankind lose their tails, Junpei? You know what this one's about? It's about evolution. Frickin' skipping button doesn't always work. I don't like it. At least that's what I read. I was rather young. I may have remembered it incorrectly. Why would a kid be reading a book like that? This one says, transition of extinct species. We need to hurry it up or we're going to end up in the pages of a book like that. Snake, why was your line spaced out like that? I didn't like it. Robert Hooke's famous work, first published in 1960. Ha! Freaking! I keep pushing A. And I push it just too quickly. And it skips. Geology. Thinking about Earth even when you're in the ocean. Kind of romantic in a way, I guess. Theories of the Cambrian explosion. I don't think I need to see all of this. I don't think I need to see all of this. I'm just Checking. But I don't think I need to see all of this, right? Alright, well that was fun. Oh heavens. Little League does seem weird that it's so different from the others. Maybe you ought to take it with you. I got a picture book! Let's see what's in it. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say it's probably baseball stuff. Whoa! Yeah, no, I don't like that. Head. 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 He. Add. Head day. Add he. You mean like where my brain is? Yep, that's exactly what it means, Junpei. Oh look, Seven, here's a book that's perfect for you. It's called Correlation of Muscle Bone Density and Bone Strength. You're just saying that because it says muscle. I mean, I respect it. Monkeys, yep, Brains, Lovely, equilibrium, anatomy, internal organs, dissection. Okay, cool. That seems like all that's important. Oh my goodness. Do I have to keep track of all these? Travel through time. There's a lot. Oh goodness. This is going to be overwhelming, isn't it? Mind swap. Change bodies with someone. Ah! Wouldn't mind something switch my brother Junpei. I'd rather die than let Seven switch with me. What? Junpei, no! We do not picture ourselves in the body of a small girl. Kitab al-Azif. Who's that? Some famous guy? It's the name of a fictional book, said to be one of the sources used in the creation of the legendary Book of the Dead, the Necronomicon. She wants to switch bodies with Junpei. Well, Junpei wants to switch bodies with her, so... Judas tree that is said to grow on the moon, according to Chinese okay. How do I even start this? How do I even start this? Alright, I guess let's start with this top shelf. Comic book, robot, automated machinery. What's that one called? Foundations of DNA and Genetic Engineering, Communication and Computer Science, huh? Overview of photochemistry. Okay, new one. Something hidden behind the books. A powerful light bulb. Well, let's use our head. Okay, it didn't work. Okay, so that was the top half. This was the bottom half. This is the top half. I've done this one too. Now the bottom half. Okay. I did this one too. Okay, so I've been through all these books. Now we have these books. Okay, so we've been through these two. So now we gotta go to these two. Energy theory, huh? I don't even understand the title. Looks like the shelf's all science and technology. Oh, this is confusing. Huh? Open here. Find bulb. Yeah, I got that. Open here, find bulb. I understand, game. How about this? I got another bulb. I got another light bulb. Let's combine it with the other powerful light bulb. Cool, is that it? An overview of conformal field theory. It's a theory that posits... nerd stuff. Nerd stuff. Nerd stuff. Supersymmetric string theory and 10-dimensional space-time. Blah, 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 blah. If I wanted to know about string theory, I'd go and watch Interstellar. Are property values going up out in space? Okay. Cosmic inflation. Okay. Alright, are we good? Are we done with this shelf? Are we done with this shelf? Oh, I'm sorry. That's cool that it was in the basement of your dorm, though. That's pretty cool. So listening to you read these titles is giving me a headache. Fancy technology stuff. Keep on talking about that stuff. You're gonna put me to sleep. Looks like somebody put these 4 shelves. Black hole hypothesis, gamma ray astrophysics, astronomy theme. Alright, what do we got? Another one of those kids' picture books. What does it got? Native Americans. Oh boy, maybe it's got some. Whoa! Large, round, and kinky, says 7. Hey, Dirt Squirrel. Hey, Dirt Squirrel. Hey, I forgot to put your birthday in the title. I'm very sorry about this. But, hey, Dirt Squirrel, hey, stick around for a second. Stick around. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. There you go. You get a fancy badge today. You're a special boy. You get a fancy badge. Lilk! There you go. Baboosh, baby. I figure you're here fairly... You're here as consistently as Ryan is, and you deserve to be a mod. Because, you know, Adam won't always be here. He can't always make it because he's a big college boy. So hey, you get a mod. Congratulations. Hi Cuttlefish, how you doing? How's everybody going? It's Dirt Squirrel's birthday. Everyone say happy birthday, Dirt Squirrel. It's his birthday. Oh, there's so many freaking books. Oh my gosh, I hate this. I hate all these books. Ryan, I know you don't remember this game, but these are so boring. These are so boring, Ryan. I'm so bored. Dadkind. Liburn is... That's a palindrome, Priscilla. I don't think we'll ever know. Owen. UN Owen? Isn't Sheldrake who? I want to know what these are for! Oh my goodness, these are so boring. Oh, hello. You are real excited about that Riemann hypothesis, girl. What am I listening to? Indian mathematics. That's funny. Why is that funny, you racist little girl? Goldbach's conjecture. Well, no wonder this takes forever. This freaking library has 15,000 shelves of books that are boring. Japanese literature. Picture books. Brings back good memories. Hey guys, cool it. I'm gonna take this picture book with me. Tales of Old Japan. What do you mean think it's just gonna have... What do you mean it's just gonna have pages inside of it? It's a pop-up book. Thank you, Ryan, for gifting a sub to Dirt Squirrel. Happy birthday, Dirt Squirrel. Everyone celebrate Dirt Squirrel. I should have gifted you a sub when it was your birthday, Ryan. Not that you already don't sub, but like... Did he say I'd be impressed if I was a 5? Is that what he just said? Okay, well this is incredibly boring. I feel like I have to find all of the... What just happened? Did we just... What? Oh, what the heck? Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but sure. I solved it by accident. Okay. Well, that probably means our light isn't bright enough. How do I brighten my light? Bookshelf is a glass inlay. It's only 6 books. Seems kind of weird. Something at the bottom. Glass is all foggy. What is this? It's like they gave us the answer. Might as well give it a shot. What? What? Wait, what do you mean it's like they gave us the answer? What do you mean? Junpei. Oh, 632415. Is it really going to be that easy? Are you serious? That game's... Okay. You did it, Jumpy! I don't know why, but I don't feel particularly happy about being praised for that. Remember when Santa went crazy? That happened last time. Santa went crazy. Another light bulb! Okay, so I gotta light these up somewhere, right? Oh, I can put the lights. Got it. Change the bulbs. Now they should. Shield Rake 5. Way to go, Junpei. Good job, buddy. Shield Rake 5. Shield Rake 5. Wasn't that over here? Shield Rake 5. Are you really gonna... Okay, game. Okay, fine. It says Shield Rake 5. Oh.
Shield Rake 5?
I heard the one about the squirrel and the white bulb. Is it really a Weird Al song? Oh, there you go. Oh, I gotta turn on my... Hold on, I can't see chat. Hold on. Everybody, hold on. No one say anything important. What happened? What happened?
Woo.
Ah, you've been subscribed for 3 months? What? Or you have subscribed for 3 months, Cuttlefish? Thank you. Thanks for the Prime sub. Are you the one that freaking... Is it really a subtrain? Is that actually happening? That's pretty dope. Are you the one that freaking has been subbing without me knowing? Because someone subbed and got me over the $100 threshold for getting paid out, and I don't know who it was. But someone did, so either way, thank you all.
I saw the rest of his collection somewhere.
Yeah, I tried to click on it.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around here.
I literally went directly to it, but okay, game.
Let's go take a look.
Okay.
I already did.
Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean.
No, I haven't. People have gifted you subs? Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, Lotus told me about him.
Well, I appreciate you.
There's a British biochemist.
Oh my gosh.
Another interesting theory.
This is like day one stuff. I do not remember this stuff. Oh my goodness.
Fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
This is old stuff.
Really? From Lotus, huh?
Lotus is smart, apparently.
Said something to me about that stuff.
She did?
Yeah, what was it?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is
Okay,
danger.
this is coming back to me now.
That girl. I told her not to tell anyone.
For a true grown-up, thanks. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Look, man, I didn't push it because we're in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me, okay?
Nice.
Tell you what?
Don't give me that. About the experiment.
Thank you, Junpei. Oh my gosh. No.
Very well,
No,
fine.
Ryan, no.
I'll tell you everything, but not here. Let's move to the top floor.
Also, I apologize, Ryan, in advance for when I inevitably call you Dirt Squirrel once or twice, just because I glance at my phone and I see one that starts with D and I assume it's a Dirt Squirrel. It'll take me a little bit to get used to it, but I'm with you. Why are we going to the top floor to talk about this? Hello?
I suppose I might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet, and why I made sure Clover did as well. To be honest, the explanation is quite simple.
That is true. You are both D animals.
Zero told me not to. I had little choice.
What do you mean he told you not
He
to?
didn't walk up and tell me, of course. He gave me a message engraved on a card.
That's a Braille card. It looks just like the one you showed us earlier.
Is it not just the one
So
you showed us earlier?
Two cards.
No, only one.
Huh? What do you mean? I thought that card just had some rules for the nonary game.
You didn't read the whole card, do you fool?
Yes, and those were the rules I read you.
Mm-hmm.
However, they were not the only thing on the card. There was something I didn't read. Well, perhaps I should say there was something I couldn't read.
And that was?
Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago.
DI animals, to be precise. You're right.
Tell, and I activate your
Oh!
sister's detonator.
Oh, okay.
It's a threat on our lives.
Oh, that's a big threat.
Oh,
I'm still not entirely on board with Santa being 0. He might be 0. His bracelet number was 0, and he knew that his bracelet number was 0. But I don't know if I'm super on board with it.
Well, what about Clover?
He just seems a little bit too annoying the whole game.
I don't believe she did.
I don't know.
But Doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth, but not hers?
Yeah.
To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone. Still, apparently she told you. That girl.
What's wrong with her telling me? I figured some stuff out with the things she told me. I mean, it looks like the whole activate her detonator thing was just a bluff. She's prancing around downstairs happy as a clam now that you're back.
Don't kill her now.
That's very true. I've decided I can trust you.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
I've decided to tell you the truth.
Okay, I'm here.
The chance that Santa is Zero is very high.
Okay.
I feel I can assume Santa doesn't have the time to observe us at the moment.
Okay. All right.
At any rate, even if he were, I very much doubt he would kill us.
Why?
Clover told me about the four-leaf clover, about the words.
Oh, that was a weird stutter.
If he knew about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it.
Okay.
He wouldn't kill us, no matter what the situation was.
I'm fascinated by this. I love it.
Hey, Snake?
Yes, I know. You want to know what happened during the experiment.
Also, are we still on the escape sequence of the... Oh, heavens. Okay, yeah, we're in for the long haul today.
How much do you know?
Clover told me about...
The Vegas group and the ship group.
The morphogenetic...
Ah, frick. Hold on. Morphogenetic field in the experiments 9 years prior. How the experiment had taken place simultaneously at 2 locations, one being the ship and the other being a building in Nevada.
And the girl that died during the experiment. She told you all that, did she? At any rate, I now know how much you've learned. All that remains for us to determine...
I don't like his, kind of angry sounding voice at me. I don't like it.
Is who did this and why?
Why that quote? Oh. For this path and ending, it took its Viagra. Yep, there you go. This path did indeed take its Viagra.
Yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
Yes. The people who organized the initial experiment were from a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, we know this much, and we knew that Ace and the Ninth Man were part of that company.
There were 4 of them running the show. Gentaro, Nagisa Nijisaki.
Nagisa? No, it's Nagisa.
Teruaki Kubota. Kagechika Musashido.
That name is just an abomination for an English mouth to say. Like, I'm sure in Japan that's just a name, but for me I'm like, oh heavens, it just looks overwhelming.
Hongo was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Okay, I'm with this.
Nijisaki was his right-hand man, and did the lion's share of the planning.
Wait, what? Which one was it? I don't know which one you're going for.
Kubota led
If it's your favorite, I think it's the most recent one. I think is 26.
Musashido was their majority stockholder. It was these 4 people who planned the initial experiment. Let me simplify it for you.
Nope, 27? It's probably 28, actually.
Kubota developed the technology required, and Musashido provided the cash.
Yeah, I think it's 28.
So it's Hongo, Nijisaki, Kubota, Musashido...
Oh no, it's 29. Wow, I have a lot more quotes than I thought I did. There you go.
Of course, more than 4 people were required to conduct an experiment.
It's the most recent one, if I know what you're thinking of.
To that end, they organized a top-secret team to assist them with their research. All in all, they gathered 10 people or so.
I'm glad you like that one so much.
Those 10 completed their team, and they were able to... They named it...
Whoops.
The Nonori Project. The purpose of the experiment was to research the prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will.
Okay.
The vessel, I suppose you could say, for this control was the morphogenetic field.
Okay.
Why did the glycerin suddenly begin to crystallize?
Okay.
Why did the crystal structure of EDT undergo a sudden change?
I like it. I think it's a good one, babe.
Why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills with each generation? Experiments with humans produce the same results. The more people who knew the...
Ah, frick me. No, that's not what I wanted. The more people who knew the answer to a question, the more there were who could answer correctly without having seen the problem before.
Why is that? How could it happen?
Do I know what a twink is? I know what a twink is. Yeah, no. So I had two roommates who were gay over last summer. Not this past summer, but the one before it. Two of my roommates were gay, and they decided one day that I was a twink, that I was a straight version of a twink, but that if I was gay, I would be a twink. And I was like, okay, cool. That's what I am. Cool. No, we fully accept the fact that a lot of people might presume I am a twink. It's all good.
The answer is that the shape of the answer has been stored in a field invisible to the naked eye. And through that field, the resonant event transmits information.
This is all a bunch of sciencey words for they controlled humans.
That's essentially the idea.
I just want to get to the good stuff, you know?
Theory.
Can't bring
A
yourself
game theory.
Yeah.
Yep, this is a fact. Priscilla's mom thought I was gay. Granted, the only picture she'd ever seen of me was me wearing a crown of daisies, so, you know, but it's fine.
Let's say someone killed another person because the devil told them to do it.
Oh no!
Whether the devil exists or not has no relevance to the murder. They believe the devil exists. Whether or not he does is immaterial.
So what matters here is that Hongo believed in the morphogenetic field.
Hongo. Can we just keep calling him Ace? I just like calling him Ace.
Right.
But I still don't get it. You said they wanted to figure out how to control people, right? That is what you were saying.
Yes.
So how are they going to do that with a morphogenetic field?
I'll keep it simple. Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a certain problem. The chance of you knowing that answer, even if no one has told you, will go up. Let's have another example, shall we?
Okay.
Say 1 million people were to do a handstand right now. Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, the chances of you doing a handstand would be higher, even if you heard nothing of this hypothetical mass handstanding.
Mankind's thought process and actions are all part of a resonant event.
This is some weird.
All of the resonant events encoded in the fields are projected onto you.
Yeah, no, this is an
Of
interesting...
course, this assumes you believe in this theory. Do you follow so far?
Yeah.
Now, if there was a person who had the same effect as those millions of people, what would happen?
Remember when I said I just wanted to know what happened in the experiments? Why are you going on about
If
this?
that one person were to do a handstand, other people would find themselves wanting to do handstands as well. Can you imagine what a person with powers like that would be able to do?
Come on, there's no way.
I'm not done. Imagine another scenario. Imagine another person.
That was the most disappointed father line I've ever heard, where he's just like, I'm not done.
This is an ordinary person. Let's say he does a handstand. What if
there was someone who could grab the resonant event he created by doing that and use it to make other people do handstands? That's okay.
What would happen then?
The world would be
A
chaos.
person who has the power to write to the field, and someone who can read from the same.
That's chaos.
You could think of them as the writer and the reader, or the transmitter and the receiver. What would the world be like if there were people with abilities like these?
So the transmitter's resonant event can be transmitted through the field and sent to the receiver. And then the transmitter can control the receiver however they wish. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes. Close enough, at least.
Come on, that's just crazy.
Well, if you want to prove that, then you'll have to test it first. At least, that was how they thought. That was why they decided to do their experiment.
Okay.
That was how the Nonary project began. By the way, have you ever heard of the Gansfeld experiment?
We talked about this. I don't know which... Oh, yeah. We talked about this in the bedroom, too. With, not in the bedroom. In the lounge. In the first room. With, we talked about that with
Yeah, that
Lotus.
was an experiment in telepathy, right? You place a pair of subjects in separate rooms. Then you show one a picture and ask the other what they see.
Interesting. I'm impressed.
I mean, Lotus told me that, too.
That's exactly
But...
correct.
So, why did you bring up the Gansfeld experiment?
Remember when I started this game and I went, wow, Lotus and Santa are the worst. Remember how Lotus is now actually really cool and Santa's still the worst? And Ace is now also the worst?
It was used to screen subjects for the
Oh my
Nonary
gosh.
project. The hospital in a remote town was affiliated with Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo used it to conduct experiments on visiting children in secret.
Oh my gosh.
Some of them, he found, had potential, he began to gather children that showed promise. Children that seemed as though they might be able to access the field.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, none of them volunteered. They were kidnapped.
Yeah.
There were 9 pairs of siblings taken for 18.
Oh, 9 pairs of siblings? I guess that makes sense. Because Lotus has 2 kids. We had these 2. But wasn't Santa... Am I making this up, or was Santa one of them? Oh, him and his sister! Oh! It was him and his sister was the girl that died, and that's why he was mad, and that's why he's planning this to get revenge on everybody. Oh my gosh, it all makes sense. It all makes sense now. He couldn't save her, he said that. Her sister was the one that died. He was the one. Oh, this all makes sense now.
For reasons that were not fully understood at the time, each pair
This
had
all makes
one
sense now.
transmitter and one receiver.
Makes sense.
They were split perfectly. As such, the 18 children were split into 2 groups of 9. The children who were put into Group Q were the ones who excelled at transmitting.
Mm-hmm.
They were transferred to the mock experiment building known as Building
I don't
Q
want
in
Santa
Buffalo,
laughing
New
at
Jersey.
me. No.
The children who excelled at receiving were put in Group A. Group A was then placed on the former hospital ship Gigantic. From the experiments he had conducted so far, Hongo had learned the following. There are 2 things that can increase one's resonance.
How did they get the boat? Wasn't it bought by a multi-millionaire dude? How'd they get the boat?
The first is epiphany. The other is danger. Have you ever been...
You ever been faced with an especially difficult problem, thought about it very long and very hard until finally an answer suddenly appeared in your mind? We already talked about this.
It may seem obvious to say so, but that is what is...
We talked about this with Clover. I mean, I guess he's rich, but is he as rich as a guy that bought the replica ship of the Titanic? I don't know.
The information...
Epiphany can be easily transmitted or can be easily interpreted.
Adding danger to that equation allows for even easier field access. That's where Hongo came in. They set up a number of puzzles across the Gigantic.
You think hard enough until you get the word you need.
The participants had to solve each one before they could move to the next room. Of course, he hadn't forgotten to include danger. He had
You detonate a bomb in the hull of the Gigantic. The children in Group A were forced to play the no-entry game as the ship sunk. By forcing the children into a life-or-death situation, Hongo hoped to increase the likelihood of their tapping into the fields.
The children from Group Q, on the other hand, were confined to the mock experiment building, Building Q. Building Q duplicated the interior and puzzles of the Gigantic exactly. Every detail was exactly the same. Hongo explained the situation to the children in Group Q. Solve the puzzles you find.
Throughout the rooms, you have the answers, transmit that information to the children in Group A.
If you succeed, they will be able to solve the puzzles and escape. But if you fail, then the Gigantic will sink, and your brothers and sisters will drown. Those were his orders. Do you know why the astronauts of Apollo 13 were able to return to Earth safely? It was because NASA had access to a replica of the Apollo 13 capsule. All of the equipment, the instruments, everything. All of it identical. Everything was just like the real Apollo 13. NASA was able to replicate the situation the astronauts found themselves in. By putting themselves in the same situation, they attempted to solve the problems the astronauts were dealing with. Once they found solutions, they reported their findings to the men aboard the actual capsule.
Interesting.
That was how they were able to return safely.
I'm intrigued. I'm
It
intrigued.
was the same with the Gigantic in Building Q. The children from Group Q had to use the power of Epiphany to solve the puzzles they found and transmit what they learned through the fields. The children in Group A, however, they had to access the fields to learn how they might advance to the next stage. That is the simplest explanation I can manage.
Oh boy.
Hey, Junpei, Snake! How much longer are you two gonna sit around on those bony asses?
Alright, touche.
Get down here already!
He's right. Let's go, shall we? We don't have much time.
I need to know
We need to get out of
more!
here soon.
Hold it. There's one more thing I want to ask you. Are you sure that there were 18 kids?
Why?
Well, I thought it was only 16.
I did too. I was actually confused about this.
Oh, yes. That was what they said on the news, wasn't it?
I was confused about this.
Yes, I have no doubt that 18 children were abducted and used in Hongo's experiment. After all, you couldn't exactly play a nonary game with any less, could you?
Well, yeah, but are you saying that the news got it wrong?
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
There
Snake's
were two
blind.
more children.
Correct.
However, they had no relatives that I'm aware of.
Oh,
I imagine no one filed a police report when they went missing.
that's Santa and his sister. Because their parents died. They were just on their own. Oh, that's so sad.
They were brother and sister, like Clover and I.
It's Santa. It's Santa
The
and his
brother's
sister.
name was Aoi.
He was Owie?
The sister's name was... Her name was... her name was Akane.
What? 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 Wait. They're the same freaking age. They seem the same age. I have many questions. I have many questions. Why would she not recognize Snake? It's Santa. Who? What's... Man, what the heck, dude? Okay, we're just gonna keep going. I don't really know how to dwell on this without just going, so we're just gonna go.
That was the girl who...
What? I had a suspicion. Honestly, I had a suspicion. I was like, June has to play into this somehow, and I had a weird suspicion that she was the girl that died. But now I'm confused, because maybe it's not June?
Akane Kurashiki died? 9 years ago? Then, who is June? No. That's impossible.
I mean, it is a fairly common name, right?
It can't be true. Akane isn't that uncommon.
Okay.
If Snake had known her last name, that's a different matter entirely. So they share a name. A lot of other people do too.
I
It
am
doesn't mean
wildly
anything.
confused. Does this have something to... Don't answer this, but is this time travel? Are we time traveling? Because he remembered a thing. He remembered the code to unlock the coffin from a previous playthrough. And so I feel like there's some form
Of course it
of
was.
time traveling going on here.
Is something wrong, Junpei? Your breathing sounds strange.
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm fine. Let's get back down there, all right? I couldn't do it. Why didn't I ask? What's her last name? I just couldn't get the words to come out.
Also, is Aoi a boy name or a girl name or a neutral name? Because it's definitely a girl name in Danganronpa. Didn't say 5 at the end. I think we need to find the 5th button. Really? There's a big red button behind this book. I guess we should press this button. Push the button then! Oh? What was that sound? It sounded like something really big was moving. Came from the top floor. Let's go check it out. What a day this has been, folks. What a freaking... What a journey we've been on today. Holy cow. 13, 14, 10, 13. Are you really gonna do this to me, game? Is it really dead? Oh, stop. Is it really dead? Oh. It's really dead. That's cute. That's kind of cute. Dead. It's his cutest little throwback to the game. It's unlocked now. If anyone was curious, that's a hexadecimal or something. Some weird base 16 numeral thing that we've learned over the course of this game. Okay, off we go. Alright, Handle, it's time we got this over with. Why not? We put in the password. What else do we have to do? That means it's the other door. Is it the other door? I bet it's not the other door. Oh, it is the other door. What? Why would you even give me 2 doors then, game? I found it. I found a lot of things. I found many questions that I have.
Alright, this is the next.
Oh, the door!
Did that just close on its own?
Don't tell me we can't go back.
I don't know. Let's see.
I mean, it's a door. It's a door.
Damn it. It looks like it locks automatically.
Okay, good night, Cuttlefish. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the sub. Have a good night. Sleep well.
Is there any other way out?
Well, there's another door over on the right. There's a card reader next to it. It's got a red light on it, though, so I'm pretty sure it's locked, too.
Oh, boy.
But there is a card reader, right?
Yeah.
Then perhaps if we find a key card...
This
we
room's
can
a
open
mess.
The door and leave?
Well, yeah, that might work, but...
Hey! Wait a minute. Are you saying we're gonna have to search through this room for one little card?
Oh, man.
Looks that way.
No way!
For real?
Well, we can sit down and wait to die, if that's what you prefer.
Okay, Snake, tone it down on the sass a little bit.
I rather doubt that, however. So it would be wise to start looking. We haven't much time. Let's find that key card. Oh, and the Neptune key as well. We won't be able to get through the hallway without it. All right then, let's begin.
The hallway? I don't remember what the hallway is. Alright, well, time to dig through some trash. Piles of crap everywhere. Place is a mess. Some of this crap looks familiar. Parts of the puzzles we've solved in the other rooms. If that's true, then this room could be Zero's laboratory. Something machines and puzzles you need to see this plan come to fruition. Okay, glad we checked. That's a nautical table, but it's the backwards version. It's the backwards version of the one we used before. It's a chair. Really big, feels really sturdy, heavy duty. Alright, what's this? We got a whole hunk of junk down here. Go back and try again. 0 equals 0. Oh no. Oh no. D is 13, so we don't want that. F is 15, L is 21. Okay, that one's good. Huh. I'm just gonna keep pushing stuff till something happens. Okay, no, let's do the math here. Let's do the math here. If 4 plus C is gonna be 16, we need a 5. We need this 5 to turn on. So... Oh boy, alright, let's try to just hold on. It turns off or on the ones around it. So to get to A, we would need 10, which is 6 and 4. Okay. That one's good, that one's good. We do not need that one. This math is hard. It's not just math, it's like a puzzle on top of math. I just need this tile to turn on. It's the only one I need to turn on. Why is this puzzle so hard? Okay, cool. I did it. I just kind of pushed buttons until it worked. I'm so smart. Yep. Check out the right. Lid slid open. Something came out. It's a cross. This is a cross engraved on it. Okay, cool. Cool. Guess we did it. Oh, I need 4 of these? Oh my gosh. Cross symbol, mysterious circle, the waffle pattern. 2 cross, 3 mysterious circle, 4 waffle patterns, enter the emblems in this order, huh? And no dice? Okay. Nothing happens when I mess with it? Okay, so small. I wonder what it is. That's what she said. Is it another one of the... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Morse code. The dots on here look like Morse code. Afraid I don't understand. Perhaps you shall give it a shot anyway. Before I do that, though, run through the instructions. It'll enter a did. If I hold the button down, it'll enter a DAW. Alright, let's do this. Hold on. How do I know? How do I know? Okay. No, I wanna know. I'm sure there's something I have to do to find the answer, right? Okay, hold on. No, I want these handles. Hello? Hang off these monitors? Why should I have to do something like that? Oh my gosh, everyone's... Stop! Stop! We're not looking up her skirt. Everyone stop. I need to do the same thing here. Same thing. Nautical table. Directions on the compass. Steering wheel. Show me now, of course. Can I... Okay. Yes. Can I see my hint? Okay, so we need to go south. And then west. And then southeast. Whoopsie. I don't know, man. Everyone's trying to, and I'm just like, can we stop? Hello? Yeah. What's up? I got mail. What is it? It's bills! Okay. Thanks. Alright, southeast, northeast, northeast, and then east, and then north, and then east, right? Cool, I'm a genius. I did it. Who's a good boy? Okay. Alright. Alright. It just slid open. I got another crop. A box haul by the eggs. Okay. Okay. I'm listening. I'm listening. Piles of crap everywhere. Pretty impressive mess. If we try and search every one of these, it's going to be at it till the cows come home. Bring ourselves in then. Don't get smart with me, kid. How about we deal with this area later? Let's open it. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, hello. Okay. Hello, all ice. Hello. 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 Is it Alice? Is it her? Hello? Alice. I can't. I don't care. Give me the coffin. Snake's touching it. All ice. Ah, the two machines. Man, this is serious. Well, let's open it, shall we? Clover, if you could give me a hand. Who is it? The lock doesn't seem to be ready to open. Good. It's locked in some other way. No, he doesn't want to open it. He'll just pass. Great. We'll have to give up on the coffin for now. Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the forests of knowledge beneath the navel of the gigantic. Is that actually true? Well, we're here, so one could assume that it probably was true. Okay, what do we got in here? Alright, 3 sheets of stuff. What do we got? Study nautical table, Morse code chart 1. Okay. I assume I have to spell all ice. Or, no, I have to spell 4. Whoa, well now we've got something on the monitors. What's that? Some kind of puzzle. Wonder if these are the rules. Here, I'll read them to you. When you touch a numbered area, that area will be selected and it'll turn to blue to indicate this. Touching the number of balls, selecting the area will call the balls to move to that area. Now move red balls. You can move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Press the check button once you've moved all the balls except for the red ones that you cannot move. Digital root of all the balls in the area must match the number for that area. That's it. I still don't really get it. That's freaking... What do you mean? Practice makes prefix? He's blind! He can't solve the next one. Okay, well, 3 we would need to make 21, which would be 8, 7, 6, right? Because that'd be 15, 21, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would add up to 15, which would be 6, yeah. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. This is it, right? Nothing's happening. 3 more indentations left empty. Doesn't that seem likely? Let's try the cross one. Put in the emblem of the cross. I'm fascinated. I'm fascinated. At least I'm trying, alright? Okay, Junpei, calm yourself. Okay, alright, so if I need to get 7, I need to make 16. And if I need to make 16, then what do we want? We want 10, 7, 3, 6. 3, 6, 7, no. Yeah, 3, 6, 7 would be 16, which would be that. 2, 4, 5 would be 11, plus 8 would be 19, which would be 10, 1. I'm a genius. 2, 4, 5, 8. 3, 6, 7. I'm genius. I'm so smart. My genius is showing. There's only 2 left now. You can do it. Alright, now let's go to this freaking Morse code puzzle. Or something, because I am, clearly there's something I'm supposed to be doing there. Pile of junk, nothing useful here. I feel like there is. I feel like we're... How exciting. I feel like we're ignoring some important things. I feel like we're just neglecting some things that maybe we shouldn't be neglecting, right? I feel like, is this puzzle done? Oh, that screen says all in green, so this one will say ice in green. I got you, I got you. I got you, hold on. Morse code chart 2 is gonna be... They're all gonna be here. Dot dot, dash dot, dash dot, dot. Dot dot, dash dot, dash dot, dot. Yeah, I understand, I understand. Oh, it shows me. Okay, cool. It's ice. It's all ice. I'm so smart! Excellent work. The answer was ice. How did you know? Listen to the sounds. It was trivial to decode them. Of course you know Morse code. Of course you know Morse code. Of course you know Morse code. I heard a sound from behind the shutter. Perhaps the coffin is unlocked now. Okay, well, let's go here first. Let's go here first. Probably looks a lot like the last one. Don't you think you should double check it? This is the third time I've done it. It'll be fine. So this, Just trying to think of something clever. You're a fool, man. You're a fool. 7 and 7. 4, 6, 7, 2, 5, 8, yeah? No. Because 2, 5, 8, no. Oh, 4, 6, okay. 8, 2, 6, and 4, 5, 7. 8, 2, 6, 4, 5, 7. I'm so good at digital roots now, y'all. I'm so freaking good at digital roots now, it ain't even funny. I'm so freaking good at them now, bro. Alright, fine, I'll open it. It's just a box. It's just a box. Oh, it's a coffin. There's gonna be something horrible in here. I know it. Deep breath. Here we go. There's nothing in there. It's empty. Oh, man, there's nobody in there. Can't believe I was scared of something like that. Were you expecting someone to be in there? It's a long story. Ask Junpei about it sometime. Just like Seven said, there's nobody in there. There is something in there. 2 somethings, actually. What is that? There are 2 things on the bottom of the coffin. Plate with an emblem and the Neptune key. We finally found it. Now we can go through the hallway. Blah 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 blah. Blue blee blah blee 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 blah blee 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 blah blee blah blee blah blee blah blee blah blee blah blee blah. Can you go in the coffin? I mean, if you want to, I think it would be cramped and uncomfortable, but you do you, man. 4th one looks like a lot like the last couple. I think this is probably the last one. Once we solve this puzzle, something will happen. I'll solve it in no time. 8 and 9. 8 and 9. What? No, I can't. I can't solve it. I need more. I need 3 and 4. I can't solve it. Screw you, game. Don't I need 3? I guess I don't need to go into 9, huh? I guess I don't need to go into 9. You answered all the questions. Good job. Did you hear something just now? Yes, I heard that as well. From the bottom left corner of the desk, I believe. Huh? Huh?
A picture.
Huh? Huh?
What the hell is this?
Look at lame old 9th man looking dumb like a loser. You're a nerd, 9th man.
On the right.
Oh, that's a captain! Oh, and then that... Oh, and then the other guy is the one that was replaced instead of Snake.
And the second man with the glasses and a doctor's coat. He's the 9th man. The one with bracelet number 9.
Oh my gosh, and so he tricked Ace into killing his own teammates. Incredible.
He died after he went into door.
Or he didn't even trick him. Ace just told Man 9 to die.
But this guy, the one in the striped suit.
That's Ace.
Man, that's Ace.
Yeah, I guess it is.
No doubt about it.
But what does it mean? What is Ace doing in this picture? Not only Ace, the 9th man and Cap too.
You know exactly what's going on.
And they look happy, like they knew each other well.
You know exactly what's going on, you fool.
Why? How in the world are these 4 men connected?
You say Ace is in that picture?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was taken recently, though. Ace, the Ninth Man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger.
Ah, so the Ninth Man and the man you found murdered in the captain's quarters are also in the picture?
Yeah.
Is there anyone else? Or are there only 3 people in the picture? I'm afraid I can't see it.
Interesting.
No, there's one more guy. He's got kinda long hair, he looks smart, but a little cold. He's the only one I don't recognize.
He's the one that... Are you dumb? Are you dumb? He's the one that has a left arm that exploded in the bathroom.
What's the date of
You
the
fool!
photograph?
It doesn't have one.
Did you look on the back?
Back?
Yes, the reverse. The other side.
Look, Snake, I need you to tone down the sass, bud.
Huh. Praying for the success of the Nonary with Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido. Huh. Then the 4 men in this picture were the organizers of the Nonary game 9 years
Are you
ago.
just figuring this out,
That
Junpei?
means Ace, the Ninth Man, and...
Are you just figuring this out, Junpei? Are you just figuring this out?
But... I feel like I should be more shocked about this. It's almost as if that's just how things were always supposed to be. Why? Why am I not surprised? Ace was the one in charge of the Nonary project. But why? Why am I so calm?
Because you knew this! You've known this!
It's like I already knew.
You've known this!
Of course.
I guess,
I
okay.
understand now.
I guess to be fair, that was a different timeline. That was a different timeline that we knew. I forgot about that. It was a different timeline where we found out who Ace really was.
Ace
But still.
is the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. He was the one who invented the game 9 years ago. He was Gentaro Hongo.
Ace is... Hongo?
I had my suspicions from the beginning. Their voices were similar. Too similar to be a coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
I could never forget his voice. It was the voice of the devil. I couldn't be sure, though. After all, I had no way to check. I certainly couldn't ask him.
So what I'm confused about, like, I get if it really was Santa, and it really was his sister that died, and his sister was somehow Akane, like, if that all is true, I get why he would throw Man 9 into this, and I get why he would throw Ace into this, but why throw the rest of them into it? What did they do to deserve to have to play the Nonary game? As well as you yourself, Santa, why put yourself in this? I don't get it.
Even if I had known, however, I would never have told you. Zero made it quite clear what would have happened if I did.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Huh?
I didn't know that Ace was Hongo.
Oh, yes. I suppose you wouldn't have. 9 years ago, you were in Building Q in Nevada. But Hongo was in the Gigantic with us.
I know. That's why I didn't know what Hongo looked like. But why? Why didn't you tell me? I mean, I'm your sister, right? You could have told me.
I'm sorry. I apologize for keeping this from you.
You know, I was trying to keep you from exploding.
But if I'd told you, Clover, I would have told everyone else.
Alright.
And if you did, then I would have been forced to tell them about what happened 9 years ago. I had to prevent that.
Hey, Junpei. You think I could borrow that picture for a sec?
Uh-huh.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki.
Is he gonna remember? He's gonna remember.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido. Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido.
Hey, Seven, do you...
Shut it. Just be quiet. I'm this close to remembering. This close. Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido.
And why did he lose his memory? I have so many questions still.
Nonary project. Shit.
What?
What's wrong?
Holy shit, this is nuts.
What's nuts?
I remember
Remember what?
everything.
Everything?
Yeah, I remember all of it. My memory's back.
Alright, let's go. Exposition time. Go.
I remember what happened before I got snatched.
Exposition time.
Let me tell you what happened. Like Snake said, Ace is Hongo from the right. The other 3 are Musashido, Nijisaki, and Kubota. Musashido was the man with the cash. Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man. And Kubota developed the actual technical details.
Yeah, he would, that nerd.
How do you know all this?
Come on, man. I told you. I finally got my memory back.
Why are you questioning him at this point?
No, that's not what I
Junpei?
mean. I'm trying to ask you why you knew all this stuff in the first place.
Because he was a cop. What do you mean?
You really want to know?
It's time for 2-5 story time. Junpei, stop asking questions and let the man explain.
Me too.
This is gonna take a while.
Good.
Probably take me a good 3 days to tell you everything.
I'm down.
We don't have 3 days.
I do. I don't. I have to go to bed at 11.
Just give us the short version, alright?
11 my time, for the record.
Short version, huh? Alright, fine. I'll give it a shot. No promises, though. I'm a detective. It's a little awkward to say this about myself, but you could probably consider...
Oh,
me
I
a
forget that he doesn't... Different timeline. Junpei doesn't know that he's a cop. I forgot this, I forgot this, I forgot this. I think it's clever. I think it's clever too, Ryan. I do. I'm engaged.
My own code.
Sorry, I didn't acknowledge your joke.
That's why I followed my gut that night. A slim lead brought me to the wharf. It was 9 years ago. The wharf had been cold as fuck, and I could barely see squat. I was investigating a mess of kidnappings, all of them children. It all had one thing in common. A history of visits to one particular hospital. A hospital under the management of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. In my investigation had turned up evidence that Cradle had been involved in the kidnappings. After a little sweet talking, I managed to finally get a real lead from someone inside Cradle. My source told me this.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner.
This is kind of repeat, so I'm just gonna go a little bit quicker
So
through
I
this.
headed to the wharf. From the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement near it. Men in black suits, many of them.
This is all just repeat, right?
Bags. No doubt about it.
There were human beings in those bags. This is all repeat. This is all repeat. I'm gonna skip through this because it's all repeat.
Drop the gun. I
Drop
could
the gun, kill you right now.
Anchor to your feet. No one would find you for a week.
That's new.
What would you want? The fish here would love a meal.
I kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. I did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain.
Needle, drug, he was
That was my
drugged.
last thought. My face hit.
He was out like a light.
I woke up on a
It's
hard
an inside
floor.
joke. Sorry.
Shit, my head hurts. I did a quick one.
He's on the
Where
floor.
am I?
He's in
Small,
a.
shabby.
He's in
I'm in a cell, huh?
He's in a
Place
cell.
toilet was
He's in the
intact.
brig.
It was still pretty woozy, but
He's in the brig.
I pushed and pulled.
Didn't open, didn't move. I like that sound effect. I've never quite acknowledged
Not
that,
what
but I
I
liked it.
expected. Threw myself against. I knew it. I gave up and made my way.
Sat down.
I sat there for a very. Then I heard. The voice was far away, but I could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid. Huh? No, it was several. I hear 5. Where?
This is all still
I pressed my
repeat.
ear to the wall and tried. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed. I hauled on the metal frame. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent. I dropped flat.
Air vent.
I knew it in my- Hold on.
He opened it up.
Inside man.
Tonight,
There's kids offshore. He's on the ship.
I checked out
He had to
the
get those
I
kids.
stuck my
He,
feet.
he broke open the grate, and then he makes these noises while looking at a toilet. It's lovely. We love it. How you like
I
that?
finally got the sweat was dripping.
So I washed it off, which is so
First
specific.
episode was tight. I had a wriggle on my belly.
Okay, this is new.
Wind up eventually, and there was space for me to crawl along on my hands and knees. I went from crawling like a worm in dirt to skittering like a bug. Couldn't say it was much better, but I'd take what I could get. And when I'd been in the thing long enough to start wondering where it'd take me, a massive sound nearly scared the piss out of me. It was like a heavy metal door had just been slammed shut. Then there was a voice. What? I wasn't sure what it meant, but anything with incinerator is bad news. Then, almost as if that was a cue, I heard a mess of young-sounding voices. A bunch of them.
A bunch of them were straight up screaming in terror, and all the sounds together made a howl that made the hair on my neck stand straight up.
What the hell is going on here? I scrambled through the duct as fast as I could. I made a giant racket, but I didn't care at that point. I soon found a metal door on the left side of the duct. The kids were screaming on the other side. I found it. I yanked the handle and threw the door open. I almost ripped the metal off its hinges. What the? I couldn't believe what I saw. The room had a dome up top. There had to be about 9 walls, all the same size. And the ceiling was an upside-down funnel, almost like a chimney.
Oh no!
I looked down.
You're in the incinerator.
The
No!
kids I've been searching for.
Why is Akane there? I do not like this.
They all gawked up at me, suddenly silent. For the moment, from surprise and fear. Scared of the room or me, I couldn't tell. Probably both, actually. Not like I can blame them running into a mug like this when they're already scared shitless. I snorted at my own dig at myself and turned to the kids.
Why? Why do we need to know this,
Don't worry,
Seven?
kids, I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. All of them stood there, frozen. Well, except one. He was a boy, slightly older than the others.
Oh, hello.
Uniform.
Who the hell are you?
He stepped forward and glared at me suspiciously. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you. It looked like they relaxed some the second I got the words out.
How are you gonna help us?
Where's the exit?
There isn't one. The doors we came in through won't open, and the door over there...
He kind of cut himself off. I think he was considering something before he changed his mind.
Anyway, there's no point. We can't all get out of here. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be burned to death.
Burned to death?
Can't you hear it? That voice said the incinerator's gonna start up soon. So...
The voice spoke again.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
They only had 15 minutes. I looked back down at the kids. Looks like a good 20 or 30 feet to the floor. No way I could pull them up. Too big of a distance for any of us to reach. What the hell was I gonna do? But then I got an idea. Wait right there. I'm gonna be right back.
What? Where is he going? Are you just gonna leave us here?
They just got frightened again. I'm not the best at that kind of thing, but I try to reassure them with a smile. Don't worry, all right? I'll be back, I promise. So just stay calm and wait right there. Got it? I didn't wait to hear them respond. There wasn't time. I had to hurry. Well, as fast as I could on his hands and knees. Didn't take me long to get back to my cell. Still no way out of there, but I had a plan. I needed something from the room. When I got it, I dove back into the hole and took off towards the incinerator. Then... Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. I tipped out the doorway and dropped down the rope I brought with me. Back in the cell,
Torn the bed sheets into strips, tied them together to make a rope. It was sloppy, but it got the job done. I figured.
All right, just tie that around yourself, okay? I'll pull you up one at a time.
Right.
Huh. Wait a sec. Something was off. There were more of you before. Where'd the rest of you go? The boy in the uniform answered.
I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door and they left.
What? You're telling me you opened that door?
That's what I said.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We couldn't go with them.
Why not?
Look, the only people who can go through the numbered door...
He was in the middle of explaining when...
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
The wall shook a bit and the voice bouncing around.
Look,
Wow.
you can wait, all right? Just get us out of here.
Grabbed onto the rope. The first one I pulled up was a girl with a ponytail. Next was a girl with a red necktie. A boy in a jacket came after. He said he'd climb up on his own. The boy in the uniform at the last up. Like the other kid, he climbed up the rope himself. He looked pretty scrawny, but I guess he was stronger than he looked. He moved fast, but when he was almost to me, we heard some knocking. Everyone looked at the door.
Oh no.
It had a thick, square window set into it. On the other side, an angry face
Oh,
was
no!
staring in. God damn it! What's going on here?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Why is the room empty? Where the hell are those fucking kids? The door opened, and a man stepped in looking half mad with fury. I recognized his face. I saw him many times.
It's
in
the
films
Dill.
during the investigation.
No.
The man's name was Gintaro Hongo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo saw the boy hanging from the rope. Yeah! It was like he was an animal. He lunged for the rope. Hurry!
I know!
The boy in the uniform booked it up the rope. You son of a bitch! Get back here, you little shit! 15 feet. 10. The second I could reach the kid, I grabbed him. I hauled him up and tossed him into the duct behind me. No! No! Hongo had lost it. His face...
Face didn't even look human. It was like, pulled off his fake face. It was really terrifying to was some kind of monster.
I quickly reeled in the rope, leaving a furious Hongo yelling at me from the floor.
I'm sorry I'm so quiet. I'm intrigued. I'm very fascinated.
You fucking bastard! You won't get away with this! How dare you compromise this experiment!
I've been waiting for this for the whole game, so I'm very with it right now.
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
Hey, old man! What the hell are you doing? Hurry up!
The boy in the uniform was trying to get my attention. I may have thrown a salute in a raging asshole's face before I closed the door
Nice.
behind me.
Good. I'm glad.
I wanted to go back to the cell, so we went down the other direction instead. After about 30 feet, we came across another duct on the left. This one was heading down. Everybody nodded and took turns sliding down it. The duct emptied us out into a narrow hallway.
Uh-huh.
There was a door on either side. The one on the left was a normal double door. But the one on the right was familiar. It had black and yellow
Oh
stripes.
no! Oh no!
Price next to it on the wall. A plate on it read, Incinerator. Incinerator?
Yeah, that's where we were.
I hate that voice. I do not like it.
The red tie who answered me.
I don't like it,
We were
Akane.
inside an incinerator?
Yeah, Hongo might still be there. It looks like it's been shut off, though.
Wait, what? If he's still in there,
Yeah, that's not good.
Yes, it is. He's the bad guy.
that meant we're better. We gotta get out of here. Go to the other door. Hurry.
Oh, that's what
Kids
they're
started
saying.
running, and I was close on their heels. On the other side of the door was a large spiral staircase. Run! Didn't need to tell them twice. Went up and up and up. Our feet pounded the steps. Our arms pumping fast. We went round and round and round. The devil was on our tail. The stairway kept going. We passed a couple of landings when the boy in the uniform suddenly spoke.
Something's up.
No.
Akane's not catching up to us.
But that's not. Isn't that his sister? I'm confused why they're in the same team.
My kid's sister. The girl with the red necktie.
Akane. That's strange. I didn't remember seeing that name on the list of missing kids.
Hey! Akane!
He kept his hands around his mouth and yelled.
Maybe we outran her.
The boy in the uniform skidded to a stop. I stopped too. And so did the other two kids. When did we do that?
Well, we passed a couple big rooms on the way here. Maybe she took a rest in one of them?
No, that's impossible.
Sorry, Grandpa. You keep going. I gotta go look for her downstairs.
He turned to go. Hey kid, wait! God damn it, I said wait! I don't think the kid even heard me. Fuck! I spun around to the boy in the jacket and the girl with the ponytail. I'm going after him. You two keep going, alright? The girl nodded and ran up the stairs. But the boy...
I'm going with you.
I didn't have time to argue. I just nodded and took off down the stairs.
So Snake, Santa, and June are all
The
here.
way to the bottom floor, called
And I'm assuming the other kid was one of Lotus's girls.
nowhere.
God damn it, where the hell did she go?
I could tell the kid was frustrated.
Snake.
And suddenly,
Ah, well,
I heard a voice.
okay.
Akane!
The boy in the uniform threw open the door and leapt into the hallway by the incinerator. We rushed in after him. I couldn't for the life of me believe what we were seeing. That bastard Hongo had Akane by the arm and was forcing her into the incinerator.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Come on, goddammit, move!
No, I don't want to. Let me go, please. Let go of me.
Does that say 5? Is she number 5?
She planted her...
She's number 5. I'm number 5. How do I play into all this? My next question is, how do I play into all of this? Who am I?
My brother roared with anger and charged toward Hongo.
Help me.
Ah! You're too late, idiot! Hongo lifted Akane bodily into the air and threw her, still fighting him, into the incinerator. Before we could even blink, Hongo had leapt through the door after her. We saw him land inside. slammed shut.
What the heck?
We did everything we could think of to get the thing open, but
Fuck! It's no use! The goddamn thing won't move an inch!
he started slamming his fists against the door. He was close to shattering his knuckles with how hard he pounded on it.
I'm still confused.
Akane! Are you okay?
I'm still confused, but I'm intrigued.
Her voice was muffled, but all of us could hear the sheer terror in it.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here.
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door.
What?
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration
Okay.
acknowledged. Automatic incineration.
Okay.
In 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's the same damn thing.
Yeah, we're here. Just hang on, alright? We're gonna figure out a way to save you.
His words would have seemed like a sick joke to her if she'd been able to see how white and bloodless his face was right then.
Wow. This is wild. This is absolutely wild.
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
It's gonna be alright. I'll figure something out. I promise. I promise, okay? You hear me? I promise.
Couldn't keep his promise, that's what he said. Oh my gosh!
Listening to her sobbing on the other side of the door. Her brother was nearly crying himself. He could only stand there, fists clenched so tight his knuckles were white.
Wow.
What happened then?
Come on, man. Put yourself in my shoes.
Oh
It doesn't
boy.
look good. You think I want to remember that?
Then,
Yeah. Shit. If I'd known it was gonna be like this, I almost wish I hadn't remembered.
hey, are you sure?
Huh?
Look, I don't want to ask this either, but there's something I don't get. So if you could just tell me, did that girl, Akane, really...
Yeah, I'm sure. There wasn't anything we could do. After a while, the countdown ended, and we heard something burning. The fire stopped, but we still didn't move. Me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if he couldn't hold himself up anymore. A few minutes passed. The door opened.
Oh no. Oh no.
The boy in the uniform tripped over his own feet running in. We followed, too numb to speak. The air in the incinerator was hot. Every breath made my lungs feel like they were on fire. It was like standing on hot asphalt. The air was wavering and
Well, yeah, it was just full of fire.
in the middle of the room. There it lay.
Oh no.
The kid's legs were shaking so bad, I don't know how he managed to walk. I couldn't see his face, but his body somehow looked empty. Finally, he reached it. He fell to his knees as his legs gave out on him. And then...
The writing on this is really good. Like, it's really good writing. Okay. The writing's really good. I stand by that. But I'm fairly sure that was the exact scream that Taka gave in Danganronpa 1. Like, I'm fairly certain that's, like, almost the exact same sound clip of him freaking out. Good job, voice actor. You did great.
Can I ask you one more thing?
It's fine. It's fine.
What's that?
The girl, Akane. What was her last name?
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me, okay? Please?
Kurashiki. Her name was Akane Kurashiki.
Well, now I'm confused as frick.
You were there that day, weren't you? The tall kid in the jacket. That was you, wasn't it?
No.
Yes, it was.
Oh, Snake.
You
Yeah,
are
yeah.
correct, Detective. Don't misunderstand me. I told you before how Zero threatened me. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't say anything about what happened 9 years ago.
So you're saying you're not working for Zero, right?
Of course not.
Clover, what about you?
Hey, come on! You really think I'm working with Zero? I told you before, you idiot! I was in Nevada, in Building Q.
I hate how you say Nevada,
I
but
did
it's
hear
fine.
that
It's
a
Nevada.
detective rescued the kids on the boat, but I didn't know it was you.
Well, I guess I believe you. Alright, let me ask you another question. Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki. He's Akane's brother. You know that?
No, I didn't. Did you?
Well, yes. I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother, but I didn't know he was Santa. At least not from the
Interesting.
beginning. 9 years ago, he was in the middle of puberty.
Thank you
His
for
voice is entirely
Thank you for
different.
pointing out exactly what I was I was like, are they gonna just acknowledge that his voice was a little different? They're just gonna be like, oh, he sounded different. He was a kid. I was like, but in my head I was like, no, he went through puberty. You wouldn't recognize him. And that's exactly what they said, so thank you, game.
I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional hearing wasn't able to make that.
Is it the time to flaunt your own hearing, Snake? Is it the time to toot your own horn? I think not.
As such, I had no reason to think Santa was Aoi.
When did you figure it out?
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial
Yeah.
experiment. It was only a short while ago, while we were leaving the library.
While you were leaving the library? What?
When she told me that, I had a feeling.
Santa is Aoi? Akane Kurashiki, June's brother? There's still a lot we don't know.
Like, how is June alive?
I mean, like, a lot. But there is one thing I think we can say we know.
What's that?
The body we found in the shower room. It had to be Nijisaki, dressed up to look like
Okay. Of all the things to know, no. Interesting choice, but we do know this. I do stand by that.
Come on, man. What kind of detective are you? You didn't figure that out already?
Says the man who was like, oh, there's other one Snake doing here.
Hey, go easy on me, man. I just got my memory back, alright? Cut me some slack.
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then, don't they? Yeah, that's right. Murder. Kubota blew himself up, but that was murder too. So why did these murders take place?
If Junpei is correct, and the body in the shower room was Nijisaki's, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonary Project.
Except for Ace, who kind of got off. I hope Santa shot him a little bit. Is that bad to say? That I hope once they got through that door, he just kind of bang bang, pop pop, you know?
Kubota, the person who conducted the actual experiments. Nijisaki, Hongo's assistant. Musashido, the man who financed the project.
You mean this was all just revenge? Santa is Zero. He's getting revenge for the death of his sister. That's why he killed them.
I like this better. I was like, Santa being a part of it and being Zero, like, sure, but that kind of comes out of nowhere. But if it's his sister that was the one that died, I like it. I like it.
No, I don't think Santa actually murdered anyone. If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be, is it? I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you.
Yes,
Yep.
Right.
the next target will be Gentaro Hongo.
Okay, but like, hot take, guys. Is it really that big of a deal? We're all gonna get out of here. Just let him shoot the guy, you know? It's whatever. Just let him pop, you know? It's all good. It's all good. Just clap Ace in the head a little bit. It's fine. It's fine.
The person who planned the Nonary Project.
In other words, Ace.
I feel like we're all like, we need to go save it. But like, I'm like, do we?
What the hell's going on here?
Ace literally murdered his sister, so I kind of don't have a problem with him busting a cap in the dude, you know?
It must be 6 a.m. Our time is up.
Oh boy.
Come on, we need to get out of here.
How?
I'm betting this sucker opens the exit. Come on, let's go.
Are we still on story mode? Holy crap, there's so much more to go. What has been added to the file script? What? What could have possibly been added to the file script? Oh, this. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, we out of here, man. Let's get the freak out of here. It's unlocked. Now we can go back to the library. Let's go. Let's go! Did I find it? Tell me I found it, game. Thank you. Thank you. I did find it. You're welcome.
Huh. I think the shaking stopped.
Seek a way out again? Holda. Alright, let's do it.
It would seem so, but we are yet to be out of danger. You're right. Let's hurry.
Is this the final found it? Nah, there's at least one more escape. You kidding me, Ryan? 6 story modes in a row? What do you think this game is, man? The most we've ever had was 4. Nah, there's gotta be at least one more. Right? I don't know. Don't tell me, but...
It needs the Uranus card, too.
Not that you necessarily remember.
Yeah, I know. All right, it's open. Let's go.
Oh, let's go! Junpei's so serious about everything.
Okay, Neptune Key, let's see if you work. Yes, I think it unlocked. It says incinerator.
We got here through a different means in the submarine ending? Was it the sub ending? No, it was Zero Lost. In Zero Lost, we got to this incinerator. In the Zero Lost ending. Did he lose because Akane died again? I'm so confused. I need more answers. I need more answers.
First time I've seen it from this side, but yeah, I think so.
Then there ought to be a lever near the door. Yeah, right here. Pull that and the door should open.
Why are we going in it? Why are we going in it? I feel that this is a terrible decision.
Let's go.
Why?
What the hell is going on? What's wrong? Are you okay?
Jumpy, you came to get me.
Is her fever high because she is Alice and she had to have a really high fever in order to stay alive? Is she the girl in the coffin? Are you Alice?
Of course I did. I made a promise.
Vine of Lady singing. I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm so confused.
So glad.
Hey, what happened to you?
I just fainted. I wasn't feeling very good.
Are you a zombie? Are you an angel? What are you?
I'm feeling a lot better now, though.
Are you sure?
Yes. I just need to rest a little longer. I'm sure I'll be fine.
That's what you've been saying this entire game. Come on.
Santa.
Hey, where is it? Where's the gun? You hide it somewhere?
I don't have it.
He's been shot.
Sucker punched and they took the gun.
What? Who took it?
What? Isn't that obvious?
I took the gun.
Hello, Ace. Oh, we're back.
Ace.
I'm glad we're back to Ace trying to shoot her.
Just what the hell do you think you're doing, Ace? Or maybe I ought to say Gentaro Hongo, CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
That has the same energy as Shuichi every time that he announces who the murderer is, going, "It was you, wasn't it?" I'm forgetting all the murderers. Korekio Shinguji, the ultimate anthropologist. It's like, you don't need to say that last part. We all know that. Just get on with
You
it.
have me at a disadvantage, and I don't like that. You know me, but I don't know you. Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Can you even begin to understand my pain?
No, because you're a butthole.
Prosopagnosia.
Another irritating insect. And how do you know that?
Good question.
No matter. If you don't want to answer, it makes no difference to me. This is a waste of time anyway. It's time for me to go. First, give me your hand. 8. And with this, 9.
Oh, it is 9. Oh, shoot. That is 9. I thought he was going to pull out the 0, and I was going to be like, haha, 0 does not work, you fool. But, yeah, the 9 one.
Man, Kubota's bracelet.
I believe I've won this game. I've had quite a time playing with you. I must thank Zero, I suppose.
Wait, what? Ace doesn't know who Zero is. What the hell are you planning, Santa?
At any rate, this game ends now. I will escape, and the rest of you will have a slightly less pleasant ending. I suggest you enjoy your final moments.
Alright, June, let's make out a little bit. It's fine.
Goodbye. Wait! What? Why isn't it opening? One more time.
That's an image.
Now open!
Nice.
No! What is this? Why? The digital root should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening? Now!
Wait, who said now? Was it Santa or was it 7? Nice. Nice.
Oh.
Oh, that was close. Too close. Thank you, 7.
Why did he shout now if he was the only one that was gonna jump at him, though?
Don't mention it. Just one punch ain't enough for this piece of shit.
Nice.
After what he did 9 years ago, I ought to
Punch
rip
him
him to
again.
pieces. But if a suspect can't talk, they ain't much good. Once he's locked up in a cell, we're gonna have a little chat.
Nice.
9 years ago? Then you must be. Yeah, you finally figured it out, dumbass.
I love Alpha 7. He's so great. He's so great. Alpha Male 7 is so amazing. Kick him in the face. Punch him in the nuts.
You killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Musashido, didn't you?
How did he kill Musashido, though?
Wait.
Oh, right. You don't know yet.
Yujisaki?
All right. We'll just go through them in order then.
Okay, we don't have time for this. We're in an incinerator. Everyone leave.
Let's start off with Kubota. You talked to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into door 5 alone. You killed him without making it look like you killed him. The way I figure it, you had 4 motives.
Why are we going over all this?
In the nonary game, the number 9 is dangerous.
See, you know all this, though. You know all this because we played this before. Junpei, you know this. You're not just picking this up out of nowhere. You know this. You're transferring this information to your future self through your past.
Whoever had the 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted. Adding 9 to any number doesn't change the digital root, which means that number 9 could do whatever they wanted. You wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2. You wanted the number 9 bracelet for yourself.
I hope. Here's my take. Here's my take, Ryan. I hope in the next game I play as number 9, because then you can explain any door you want to go in. So I hope that I get number 9 next time. Don't say anything, but in the next game, given that it is also a nonary game, someone has to be 9, and I don't know what they could do with that wouldn't be already kind of implying a lot, unless I was 9.
So that you could make use. In fact, you did use it in the murder of Nijisaki. 3. Even if his number hadn't been 9, Kubota was a problem. He knew your past. He knew what had happened 9 years before. You needed to silence him before he told anyone. 4. But last, and perhaps the most disturbing, you used...
We don't know how serious this nonary game was. Was it truly life or death, or simply a harmless prank?
You convinced him to break the rules so you could see what would happen. That was why you killed Kubota. But he was only the first. Next was Nijisaki. While everyone was off looking for the missing parts for the Reds, you ran into Nijisaki near the big hospital room. However, because of your prosopagnosia, you didn't realize he was Nijisaki.
I like that they straight up showed us his face.
Chiefly because, when you met him, he was dressed like Snake. That was why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
No, that's not... That was Nijisaki? Why? How did...
I'll get to that. Anyway, you thought he was Snake. Snake was one of the kids in your experiment 9 years ago. You remembered him because he was the blind kid, but his presence made you think. Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me. But if that's true, why isn't he saying anything?
This really is just the closing argument of this
Is he keeping
game.
quiet because he can't see?
This really is just the closing
Perhaps
argument.
he's working with Zero to get revenge on me. Whatever the reason, anyone who knows my past is a threat. Before he tries anything, I need to get rid of him. That was when you decided you had to kill him. The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet. You just waved it over the red. Verified your own number and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it over the scanner panel.
When's the rhythm game?
Then,
I don't know.
when the door opened, you kicked him in. 9 seconds later, the door closed. And then 81 seconds passed. And poor Nijisaki was dead.
Poor? I don't know if I'd call him poor.
Snake is still alive?
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm as good as new.
Remember when you dragged him into the incinerator, Snake? That was pretty awesome. Remember when you got shot 5 times and still dragged him into the incinerator with you? That was fun.
The wrong man. But I can't say I like knowing that you wanted me dead. Although, to be honest, even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much.
Good.
Well, I wouldn't blame you.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death. When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you remember what you said?
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
I handed it to you, and you left the room. You had been in charge of the Nonary project. Of course, you would have known the solution to every puzzle, which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheelhouse. All you had to do was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock it.
Wow.
With the door open, you could enter the captain's quarters. Musashido was there. Conveniently placed next to him was an axe that practically begged you
What?
to kill him with it. You picked up that axe and buried the blade deep in the other man's chest. One blow was all it took.
How did he get no blood on his
And then you
clothes?
returned to the chart room as if...
How did none of that blood get on his clothes? Fam, that's a
Something I
plot
wanted to
twist.
speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
That's a straight up plot
I had
hole.
no reason to say no, so I followed you to the wheelhouse. When we stepped inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest? You pulled out a piece of paper, the one I used to cheat during the vote. But that wasn't really what you were after. Your true purpose had been to slip the watch into my pocket. It wasn't a...
What?
You must have been desperate.
By accident, all the blood missed? How dare you? How dare you? It's your birthday, I'll let this one slide.
But what made you willing to risk it all?
Okay, blood doesn't get anywhere unless there's an axe driven into your heart, into your chest. I like to imagine, I don't like to imagine, but I imagine that blood would start splurting everywhere, you know?
Ace, Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it. But why?
Thought he was Zero. He saw the Zero bracelet and thought he was Zero.
Because of this.
What's with the paper?
Just read it.
Okay, never mind.
Number 1, there are 2 ways you might survive this ordeal. The first is to win the Nonary game. The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past. I have prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be streamed through a satellite and distributed across the world.
Interesting.
Simply look into the camera and repent. Once you have confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters. Perhaps he will confess with you. The decision is yours. Do as you please.
Interesting.
Zero.
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted. If I went through that door, I knew I could get to the
Interesting.
captain's quarters. As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse. My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else. If I could, then my alibi would be set. At least, that was the plan. Unfortunately for me, you got to it first.
Which really wasn't that hard.
That sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
You meant to kill him from the beginning then? Musashido, I mean.
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters. I asked him, and he answered. He seemed groggy. Perhaps he had only just awoken from sedation. I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused.
This is
and
fascinating.
disoriented
I'm
by
fascinated.
the encounter. But yes, you are correct. I intended to kill him from the beginning.
even though I didn't know who he was. I proceeded to the captain's quarters in order to remove this so-called witness.
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Yes, so it would seem. I was little more than a puppet, in many ways. Everywhere I went, everything was already prepared.
You can probably get off the ground now, bud. I mean, you just got punched.
The
Probably
rooms of the
okay.
large hospital room were dismantled. Nijisaki was dressed like Snake. There was an axe in the captain's quarters. Musashido was delirious from the anesthetic, so he couldn't fight back. Nijisaki as well. In retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen into such a simple trap. But yes, this was a trap. It was Zero's trap. And I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I did everything he wanted me to do.
Yeah. By manipulating you, Zero was able to kill 3 people and keep the blood off his own hands.
I'm fascinated. Sorry, I'm very, very quiet this stream. I'm just so fascinated by this. Like, I'm super quiet because I'm just processing all of this, but this is great.
All of this was
I still have
revenge
questions.
for 9 years
I still have
ago.
questions about how, because we know how 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9 were all connected. I still have questions how I'm connected. I still have questions about why Akane's alive. And that's about it. That's about all my questions that I have. So, yeah.
That's why this nonary game happened. Am I right, Santa?
Also, why did he include people who were innocent and or already guilty part, like already had to take place in an Nonary game, you know?
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know any...
Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa. Actually, I guess I should call you Aoi Kurashiki, huh? My memory came back to me, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki. No doubt about it. Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you. But hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right? After all, the person who planned the nonary game this time around was Zero. And Zero's you.
Looks like you really do have your memories back, huh?
Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to go on this wild ride. Let's do it.
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then, huh?
Yeah.
You got me. I'm Aoi Kurashiki. I was one of the kids in the nonary game 9 years ago. I made it out. So did Snake over there. But there's one thing... No, I guess there's 2 things you got wrong. Number 1, I ain't Zero.
What?
Wait, what?
Sure, I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an...
Don't tell me it's
assistant,
Akane.
like
Don't
a
tell me it's
secretary.
Akane. Don't tell me it's June.
But an assistant's only an assistant. I didn't come up with all this. All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Then, if you're not Zero,
Don't.
Calm down there, Junpei. Didn't I say 2 things?
Don't tell me it's...
You
Don't.
made one more mistake. Junpei, you just said all of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nonary game happened. But that's not it. Revenge isn't the only purpose. There's another reason you guys were playing the nonary game. To save someone.
Save someone?
Right. You were brought here to help my sister, to save Akane.
What the hell are you talking about? Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago in this room. I was there. I saw... What? What the hell? Where is she? Where's Akane Kurashiki?
They wouldn't have just left the ashes in the room, would they?
Oh, my head. My head, it feels like it's gonna pop.
7! What the hell is going on?
I don't know, I just... Oh, I swear to God, my head feels like it's about to explode.
What was the Nonary Project? I'm sure you know already, but I'll tell you one more time. It was a project designed to test a particular phenomenon. And what was that phenomenon?
7X Lotus? Sure.
For 2 organisms to communicate with one another in the absence of physical contact. The morphogenetic field theory. Could human beings use these invisible fields to exchange information? That was what this experiment was conducted to determine. There were 2 separate locations.
Okay, third
One
question.
was the
Question
gigantic,
number 1.
and the other was a building in Nevada.
Who is Junpei? Question number 2. How is Akane alive? Question number 3. What does Alice have to do with all of this?
The 9 children trapped in
Those are my
Building Q were
questions.
faced with numerous puzzles, copies of identical ones on the Gigantic. They were told
Yeah, I already know this.
the transmitters were put in Building Q, and the receivers were put on the Gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up, but there was a mistake. Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q. However, for some reason, she was placed on the
Interesting.
Gigantic with the receivers. Like me.
Interesting.
Perhaps she was mistaken for someone who was supposed to be in Group A. Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the Gigantic.
Alice is the mummy person. Yes. Yeah, she's the mummy lady.
I think I've told you enough. You get it.
So were there
don't you?
10 kids on the boat, or was there just
I'm pretty
someone
sure
was
you
switched
know where
around?
this is going, Junpei.
Where what is going?
Don't play dumb. You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't. How did you know Ace had prosopagnosia? How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nijisaki was killed?
Yes, I know.
Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo?
Is it a different group?
And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in? How the hell did you open
I'm
it?
so ready.
That's...
I'm so ready. He knew because I knew. Junpei was receiving information that I sent to him through the Morphic field set. Who is this? It's simple, really. How do I know the alternate futures, then? Imagine a river that splits in two like an upside-down Y. Okay. Sure. I'll imagine that. The river flows from top to bottom from a single stream into 2 branches. It only flows in one direction. It can never flow backwards. Information is the same way. It moves from the past to the future, but it never flows backwards. People at the river's source in the past will never know about those downstream in the future. Information only flows along the path of the river, but I am different. I can manipulate the Morphic field set to pluck knowledge from the future. I know what happens on either fork of the river, even though the people on either fork know nothing about one another. Now, who am I? I am I, the 9th letter of the alphabet. What is happening? But I am also 0. No, that's not true. I'm not really 0, not yet. Perhaps you could say that I am less than 0. 0 is my future. In 9 years, I will be 0. Where did she go? June. No, Akane. Where did you go?
Santa!
Why is Clover... Oh,
Freeze.
Santa's got the gun. And he's making a real dumb-looking face, but he's got the gun. Santa's got a gun. Guess he picked it up when we weren't watching. Looks like he's turned the tables on Ace, though. Wonder how he likes having a gun to his head. Who are you?
Get up.
Is it Lotus? Who is this? Who am I? Sure isn't about to take that gun off him for a minute, is he? Ace isn't putting up any kind of fight. I mean, I don't think I would either, but he just looks drained. I guess he's going for the door, huh? He doesn't need to verify to go through that door,
Hey,
but
what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
he can't get through any numbered doors with just 2 people. What is he thinking?
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus. It's time for me to go make a wish come true.
That's it? That's all he's going to give us? What does that even mean? They're out. And now the gate's shut. Looks like the rest of us are stuck in here. They're all looking at me. At least Seven's headache is gone. He seems to be alright. Well, I guess there's no harm in trying. Let's see if this door still opens.
Damn. Well, it looks like this door isn't opening anytime soon.
What is happening?
Oh, you mean we're trapped?
Who am I? Who are you? Who is anyone?
So it would seem.
What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
Have you considered where we are? There can really only be one thing Santa would do now.
No. No, you can't be serious.
But why Lotus? Why me? What did we do? Akane's still in here. Oh, but he is. We've got to do something. Maybe we can still get out through door 9. There's the red. Yeah, alright, we can do this. I've just got to... No, it's not going to work. There's no way. The 5 of us can't open this door. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8, 26, 2, 6, 8. Are we ignoring Akane? Akane's still here. Akane's still here.
Junpei, can I borrow your pen and notebook?
Sure, why not? I don't think I'm gonna need them. Why am I narrating everything now? Ever again? Well, she certainly looks purposeful. Looks like she's writing equations, a lot of them. Ah, man, she doesn't look very happy. What? Hey, no need to be ripping out pages like that. Jeez.
What are you doing, Clover? Give me that.
Alright, at least I haven't got it away from her. Maybe now I can get a look at what she was writing. Let's see. Lotus?
What? And there's no other way?
Lotus. Looks like she'd figured it out, though. Man, this is just too
It's
cruel.
okay. Go.
Lotus.
Come on, you know we can't do that.
Oh, don't give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me.
God damn it, you idiot!
Whoa, where did that come from? It's like she expected that about as much as I did.
If you're not... Look, it'd be bad, alright?
For a cop, he sure doesn't have much confidence.
Bad?
Yeah. If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm just not leaving you behind, alright? End of story.
7.
He's right. I'm not leaving you either.
Me too.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
Okay, you need to tone down the sass, Snake.
You're all idiots.
Act as tough as you want, Lotus. We can all see you're about to cry like a little weenie.
That being said, however, I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus
Yeah, they
behind.
tried it with that.
Huh? Why?
I trust you remember what happened to Ace?
So if the 0 bracelet was 6, does that mean June really is 0? I'm very confused.
I couldn't see exactly what happened, but I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier at the Red.
Oh, yeah.
No!
What up, Lotus?
What is this? Why? The digital route should be 9. It has to be 9. Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Just to see. Why don't we give it a shot?
Give it a shot.
Yes, that is what I said.
Where's Akane? What is happening? Did she disappear? Is she not here? Did that... Okay. I think what happened when we looked over was Akane was sitting there and she's not there anymore. I don't think she's real. I don't know if I don't think she's real. But she definitely is not in this room, and she was before, so... Unless I'm suddenly Akane taking over, unless I am the one in charge.
You were right.
It ain't opening.
But it did open 9 years ago. The digital route was 9 then, I'm sure of it.
You think maybe they changed the settings?
Perhaps.
If we can't get through the door, we can't get out. The walls are way too high. There's no way we could get to that hole 7 popped out of 9 years ago. All you can do is stand here and stare at this door with a 9 on it. I guess this is it. This is the end. I'm gonna save real quick. I'm just gonna make sure I'm saved. I was watching. I had watched everything that was reflected in his eyes. I was listening. Every sound that vibrated in his eardrums I heard. Smell, taste, touch. I felt everything he felt. I knew everything about him. What he was thinking, what he was feeling, what he was sensing. All of his feelings and worries and fears became mine. My mind, my consciousness was inside of him. Through the morphic field set, we were resonant, and we were as one. I was him, and at the same time, I was an observer. It started with a tremendous noise like a clap of thunder. That was approximately 9 hours ago. A bomb had gone off on the ship we were on. That was when my resonance with him began. My resonant event melted into him and we became one. Inside of Junpei, somehow I found myself in Junpei's mind 9 years in the future. But I didn't lose myself. I was living in 2 realities at once. One was the present and the other was the future. Perhaps you can think of it as 2 movies showing on the same screen at the same time. Akane vision! Akane vision! Akane vision! Hold up! Hold up! Hold up! Hold up! I just saw that! I just saw that! I am Akane right now. I'm Akane in the past, resonating with Junpei in the future. Oh my gosh, dude. That was kinda going. However, if I connected, I was able to focus on one or the other. If I concentrated. That was why I was able to grasp what was happening in front of me.
Come on, over here!
Oh no! That was my brother Aoi. He was yelling. I followed him. Around me were 7 other children. They all looked like they were about my age. We ran down a long, straight hallway and burst into the large hospital room. Oh my gosh. Everyone was arguing. 2 of the boys got in a fist fight. A girl watching them began to cry. I want to go home, she cried. I want to go home. Another girl slapped the crying girl and glared down at her. It had been 2 hours since the Nonary game began. We were starting to fall apart, but just when all hope seemed lost, Light started talking. He was blind. 9 years later, we would call him Snake.
Hello? Everyone? Could you come over here for a moment?
He was older than most of us, and his voice had authority and dignity. The fights died down, and we gathered around him.
I have a little sister. She is very important to me. Right now, she is over in Building Q, and is desperately trying to send information over to me. Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday.
Her name is actually Clover? His full name is Lightfield, because I guess so. Is that really his name? I hate that. As he spoke, he pulled something from his pocket. In his hand were 9 4-leaf clovers. She's Cloverfield? Oh my gosh.
I was going to give these to her as a birthday present. I was outside picking them when I was abducted. I'm sure I've already told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see, collecting 9 of a very specific plant is... well, it is difficult. But my sister means a great deal to me. And I hope that these would show her how much I cared for her. Since it's her 9th birthday, I thought 9 4-leaf clovers would be appropriate.
How do you find 9 4-leaf clovers?
Has a brother or a sister in Building Q with
They ain't that common, man.
For their sake, we have to survive. We have to get off this ship. Do you understand? If we're going to do that, there are 3 things you have to remember. We need trust and love, and we have to have faith in one another. If we can take all 3 of those to heart, then I promise that good luck will come our way. Did you know that the leaves on the 4-leaf clover mean faith, trust, love, and luck? Those words are leaf words. So if you believe what I've told you, and you understand, then I want you each to have one of these. They're a promise between friends.
Gave a clover to each of us. I took one too. Eventually he was left with only a single 4-leaf clover. He had one last thing to say.
Now, don't ever forget, so long as you have that, we will always be connected. Do you understand?
When he finished, the tension of only a few minutes before was gone. We were calm. After that, we ran around the ship for a while longer and opened several of the numbered doors until we finally found a door with the number 9 on it. In fact, there were 2 doors with 9 on them, and we found them in the chapel. We split into 2 groups and walked through the doors. Before long, we all found ourselves in a room with a ceiling that looked like an upside-down funnel. For some reason, this room had another number 9, but this time it was the only one. But if there was only one door, that meant only 5 people could escape.
What are we gonna do? There aren't any other doors.
Began to panic, as if things had not gotten bad enough already.
Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat, emergency incineration command.
Yeah, I get this.
What? What's happening? What did that thing say? That sound good?
My brother always swallowed hard and answered.
I think it means this room is gonna burn.
Burn!
The plaque on the door says incinerator, and that voice said that the incineration is about to start. And incinerate means to burn.
No! Help me!
Abject terror filled the room as everyone began to scream and cry. Every pair of eyes were filled with despair. Then, high up on the wall, a door opened and a man appeared. He was a huge, frightening mountain of a man as large as a bear. 9 years later, we would
Don't
call
worry,
him
kids, I'm
Seven.
not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you.
The rest happened just like Seven had said it did. 4 of us who had stayed behind were saved by Seven, crawled through the vent away from the incinerator, and slid down into the hall. Came out on the other side of a door 9. On the wall opposite the door was a set of double doors. Went through those and began to run up the spiral stairs. As we ran, I led the way. Behind me were Nona, my brother Aoi, Snake, and Seven. Behind me were Nona, Aoi, Snake, and Seven. Got it. The other children, the ones who'd gone through door 9 before us, were up ahead. We could hear them cheering each other on. We ran and ran and ran. We leapt across as many stairs as we could and kept running. The stairs spiraled up like a tornado. Eventually I pulled ahead of the rest. Perhaps no one slowed them down. I didn't want to lose them, so I slowed down as well. I didn't stop, but I glanced over my shoulder from time to time to see if they'd caught up. That was when I realized.
Where is it? Did I drop Jumpy's present?
Don't you do this to me, Game. I knew I'd had it with me when we passed through the vent. Game. I dropped it as we slid out. Game. I had to go back. I had to, but I knew I couldn't tell the others. They would stop me. I was sure of that. Didn't stop to think. I simply moved. I ran to the central hall, the room that connects all the other areas of the ship. In the shadows, moments later, I felt a rush of wind as they ran past me up the staircase. I waited until they were out of sight, and then I ran. Moved as quietly as I could, down and down and down. Finally, I reached the bottom deck. Ran into the hallway and looked around frantically.
There it is!
Just where I thought I'd be, sitting under the opening of the vent. Ran over, snatched her from the floor, but as I ran back towards the stairs and freedom. The door to the incinerator opened and a man stepped out. It was Hongo. Gentaro Hongo. 9 years later, we would call him Ace.
Ah, how wonderful to see you decided to come back.
Smilingly, my blood run cold. It looked mechanical, as if someone had simply pulled up the corners of his mouth.
Come with me. We must continue the experiment.
Shook my head, eyes wide. Slowly, I began to walk backwards. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. Then I spun around and broke into a run. I felt Hongo's hand close over my left wrist.
I said, come with me.
There was an edge of insanity to his voice now. I pulled as hard as I could.
No! Stop! Let go of me! Let go!
Shook my body and flailed my arms, trying desperately to get Hongo to let go of me. I was still only a child. I was no match for a man like Hongo. Kick him in the nuts!
Stop struggling, goddammit! Do as I tell you!
He heaved on my arm, trying to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed.
Somebody help me!
Then suddenly, the door of the stairs flew open. My brother Aoi burst out of it. Behind him came Seven and Snake. Connie cried my name again as he leapt towards Hongo.
You came back!
I cried out. But then,
You're too late, idiot!
Hongo threw his full weight against my arm, pulling us both into the incinerator. The force of it threw me to the floor. Scrambled to my feet, looked toward the open number 9 door. Hongo stood between me, but behind him I could see my brother's fist clenched, but those fists never reached Hongo. Cold, heartless screech of metal on metal, the door slammed shut. Hongo glanced at me mechanically, his face registering that there was an object there, but not anything you would consider a human being. Then he turned away, walked to the red that sat next to the door. He reached into his pocket and removed 2 bracelets. He waved them both over the scanner panel. 2 asterisks appeared on the red. He checked the screen and tossed bracelets carelessly onto the floor. What was he doing? What was the point? He made no effort to explain himself, of course. He said nothing at all and walked past me as though I were nothing more than a rock by the roadside. A few moments later, two other doors slid shut as well. Faintly, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me, turned around and ran towards the door with 9.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
I could hear a voice from the other side of the door, a worried, frightened voice. My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. My voice echoed lonely around the empty room.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here!
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door!
What?
Then it started again.
Warning, warning. Emergency incineration.
Yeah, incineration.
Incineration will begin in 18 minutes.
Now I'm Junpei again.
Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Man, I knew what it was gonna say, but that is one hell of a creepy voice. Sorry.
I knew it.
It's starting. Santa started the incinerator.
Fuck! Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
What the hell? What the hell? What in God's name are you talking about? It's 9 years.
It's 9 years this, 9 years that. When it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of effing experiments. You aren't making any sense.
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain it right now. I promise. I'll tell you everything once we get out of here.
But
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
You know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn.
We know!
what kind of idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means.
Well,
God damn it! Okay, fine. I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want. But you have to do something for me. 7, figure this out.
What? Why me?
Just shut up and stop this thing.
How the hell?
There has to be some sort of emergency shut-off button.
There isn't anything like that.
How the hell do you know?
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Yeah, Lotus isn't happy about that. Can't really blame her. Wait. The floor, it's moving. Huh? What else can I say about it but...
What the hell is that?
You're welcome. Akane vision.
what is that?
What else could I say? The floor opened and a machine rose up out of it. It looked like a computer. At least it kind of did. There was a monitor, a keyboard, and a cross-shaped device of some kind. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. I'm just checking real quick where I'm at. Oh my gosh, there's still 4 more! I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off, even as more took their place, and forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass drenched in tears. All I can see on the screen is a reflection of my own face. I'm looking kind of freaked out. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. Okay, Junpei, just calm down, alright? Everything's gonna be okay. Man, I wish that thing would just shut up. Alright, back to this thing. It's only showing up now, then it's gotta be important, but what am I supposed to do with it?
Hey!
Move, says Lotus. Hey, we're all tense, lady. That doesn't mean you get to shove people around.
Okay, it's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
Quite a bit, Ryan. Quite a bit. We're just jumping between Akane and Junpei vision right now. We're jumping between the two and just figuring it out, I guess. I don't know. Well, at least it's on now. What's that on the screen, though?
What is this?
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
Got a bunch of numbers and letters scattered across a 5x5 grid. The numbers range from 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle,
the incinerator will stop? Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
Alright, puzzle, how do you work? That voice again.
Incineration will be 13.
13 minutes. Can we really do this? My heart feels like it's gonna pop. My heart was pounding like it was about to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. Babe, I don't know how much you've been paying attention, but my mind is exploding right now. This is so much to take in. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. Hold up. She was receiving from Junpei in the future? Is that what was happening? She was receiving the information from him? I thought he was receiving it from her. I'm very confused. Cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them. Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled. I turned around. Pressed against the window in the entry was a face. A terrifying, frightening, evil face. Both? Oh, heavens. Okay. It was Hongo. How long had he been watching me?
Don't know what to do.
He was yelling, but his voice was still muffled. Oof. I'm sorry, babe.
It's simple, really.
But I mean, you're still getting paid, so...
But I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
You straight up crazy, bro. Crazy, bro. Laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. I bit my lip and glared at Hongo, struggling to hold back tears.
You're a terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my! How could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice.
You're awful! I hate you!
Quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty.
You dragged her into an incinerator. That was pretty dirty.
I've even left you a way out.
A way out?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
Interesting. Related to color red and receivers are related to color blue. Interesting! Oh shoot, that's really cool, Ryan. Oh shoot. I didn't even think about that. That's really cool.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make
And I don't
me
think any of the other
fall
ones are really
again.
wearing blue or red.
I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I
Huh.
told you, I'm a fair man.
Huh.
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
The verification function of the red?
Then I remembered. Before Hongo left the room, he had scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3.
And that's why she's number 5, because I'm number 5. I'm number 5, and she's number 5 in the past. Oh my gosh, dude.
Say, Akane, what's your number?
Look down at my left hand. Face of my bracelet showed a 5, 9. I ran to the door with 9 on it. Grabbed the red and put my hand against the scanner panel.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
Hear Hongo's muffled voice from across the room.
I've already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function...
And so we're gonna save her by solving the puzzle?
In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of fool are you?
Why are you doing this?
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys. Now start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I can't! I don't know how!
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution. Then you'll die. You'll burn alive. It's gonna be quite hot in there in a few minutes.
This voice actor. Props to all the voice actors. They're
I
killer.
imagine it will be very painful.
They're killing it. His horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it. Thank you, babe. That's not very friendly. What a summary. Thanks.
Incineration will begin in 10 minutes.
I was crying great gulping sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. Stared at the monitor.
I can't. I just can't. There's no way. I can't figure this out.
Also, this is like the highest quality image. Her reflection is like the highest quality image this whole game has produced. Why? That girl's gonna be on fire. What was I going to do? I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was going to die. Palms were sweating, knees weak, arms were heavy, and my blood was boiling in my veins already. It was hot. So hot. I couldn't breathe. Am I right? I'm just kidding. She's a child. I'm just kidding. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest as if it would pound itself to pieces. Don't you do this to me. Is it gonna be her eyeballs? I reached into my pocket. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come back to get. The doll jumpy had given me. Oh, at least I had that.
Akane?
Akane?
Who the hell is Akane?
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Thank you. Thank you, Jumpy. The Jumpy doll. Seven and Lotus don't understand. I think Clover and Snake will have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me, and I think Snake may have figured it out. No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Where'd she go? Maybe over here.
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane! Say something!
I don't remember. I think we saw the doll or something. I don't really remember. Did something break our connection? I swear I just heard her.
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy?
I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course, but I heard it so clearly, like he was right there. Screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy!
That's her. She's there. Then that means...
Akane! Akane!
Did I skip that, or did he just not say it? Are you in an incinerator right now?
Yes, I am!
Okay, I must have skipped it. My bad.
How did you know?
I couldn't believe that he knew that. Now I understand what Santa meant.
There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
I think I get it now.
Incineration will begin. 7 minutes.
Jumpy, we don't have time!
Quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it!
And I do. I get everything now. At last, I finally understood what all this means. I know why the Nonary game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. This is insane. I agree. I can't believe it, but there's only one possible answer. June is... 0 is... Akane Kurashiki. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. That is the most confusing sentence I've ever heard in my life. She recreated the history of the future. She recreated the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. That's crazy. Tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she's trying to save herself right now. That means there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane plan, I will save her. I will save Akane Kurashiki. I must save her no matter what. My brain hates this, but I love it. My heart loves it. I'm into it. I'm into it. Oh, Ryan, thank you for recommending these games. I'm so hooked. Voice reminded me of how much time I had left.
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, alright? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. I promise. So don't worry, alright? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. I felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings for him. Okay, he's old. You can't do that. You can't have feelings for him. Time to get to work, Junpei. Snake talking to them about something? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Get out of my way.
Hey, what are you...
Just trust me, okay?
Sorry, Lotus, I didn't mean to snap. There's a lot more at stake here than your pride. I'll apologize later, alright? Let's have a look at this thing. We've got numbers all over this grid. I think the panels are out of order, so I just need to switch these out. Staring at it isn't going to accomplish anything. We'll just have to try it.
Think of what I did all those times before. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem.
Seek a way out! Okay, so I have an idea. My idea shot immediately. What? So the 3 needs to go there.
What the heck is happening? Oh, interesting. The whole game is told from Akane vision? Is that what it is if you go into novel mode? Fascinating. Am I supposed to understand this? I'm just kind of bumbling my way through this. Hint number increases by 2, just adds the surrounding numbers. Okay, that one's a 9 now. I want the 8. I want the 8. Okay, the 8 was not it. It's gotta be all 9s, right? That's what I'm assuming, yeah. Oh, good! It was so hard that they changed it. That's reassuring. That's 5, I don't care. A. No, I'm just winging it, honestly. I don't really care. D. Okay. I want the D to go right here? No. No, I want that 3. Hold on, I want the 3 there. I need to change the D and the A, right? So if I change that to O, that's not going to work. If I change it to 8, that works. Okay, if I change the A to O, to R, to P, to 5, to S, I don't understand. Am I supposed to understand? Hint displays. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Oh. Stop. I hate this. I hate this. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my gosh, this is awful. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What the heck? Do I really just spell out password? Is that really what I'm doing? What? All of that leads up to password. What? Please enter password. It's password, right? Password. Oh, frick me. Oh no. Nonaryu. What am I supposed to... 3, 4... What was it? Oh, please help me. Please help me. If this is... Okay. If this is the code... Oh, I'll try 9s, yeah. Okay, here's my theory. Here's my theory. I think it's the password that I had to enter from the little watch thing that unlocked the safe. But I don't remember what it was. I think it's that 8-digit code that I entered to get into the safe. Or it's 0. Because 0 was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Z would be 26 plus 9 would be 35. And then E would be 9. 10, A, B, C, D, E would be 14. And then E, F, G, H, I, J, K is 20. L, M, O, L, M, N, O is 24. P, Q, R, 27, 24. Okay, it's not that. Well, I don't remember it! I didn't see what it said in the ninth square. I think the game is over. Is it just 9? Are you free? 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 equals 8.
That's it. Akane, did you get it?
Yes, I did. I solved it. I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you did.
What is going on, dude? What the heck is going on?
Now I just have to press enter.
Then what the hell are you waiting for? Push it!
Okay, I will.
I hit the enter key.
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed. Incineration system has been disabled.
Fascinating.
Jumpy! It worked! It worked! The incinerator shut down! It worked!
Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were a very different sort of tears. Wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, what strength I had left disappeared, and I collapsed to the floor. For a while, I just lay there laughing and crying and enjoying being alive. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst.
Whew.
Can't quite believe I did that, but I am so glad, so glad. I feel like my heart's on fire. No, I don't have time to be thinking about that kind of stuff. I need to tell Akane.
Sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
Still not as weird as the one you saw?
Yes, that's fine.
What? It gets weirder? I wiped the tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously even though I knew he couldn't see me. Then I looked over at the corner of the floor. There were the 2 bracelets Hongo had left behind.
Now.
Well, Seven and Lotus don't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice look to give someone who just saved your lives, guys.
Junpei, are you...
Okay.
Shut it.
Right, okay, so maybe they have a reason to be pissed off. What if I haven't pressed the enter key yet? Alright, nothing holding me back now. Here goes. Wait.
Incineration will begin in 90 seconds.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
It doesn't sound like it's stopping. What the shit? Why isn't it stopping?
Okay, maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough. Just hit it again and again and again. Okay, it's not working either. The alarm's still going off. What's going on? I've got all the right numbers in the right boxes. It's perfect. So why isn't this thing stopping?
Incineration will begin in 60 seconds.
Wait, of course. That's what the numbers that showed up after the puzzle mean. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. That's 8. That's the digital root of 8. So Snake, Clover, me, 7, and Lotus. Then, door 9. No, that's it. That number on the door isn't a 9. It's not even a number.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that...
Of course. Then we just have to put the right number in the red and...
Incineration will begin in 30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run!
Don't have much time. I sure hope they can trust me on this one, or we are all screwed. Oh boy. Alright, no time to explain, just go.
Verify your numbers on the red. Verify? Who?
What combination?
All of us! We all need to verify!
Why?
You really think this is a good time to ask questions? Just do it!
Hurry, 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 hurry!
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds.
Well, they're all dead. I killed them all. Whoops.
9, 8,
See, it's like on rails, so I can't
6,
skip it. So like, yeah, I
4,
thought I'd just let 10 run out, you know?
2. Central gate has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
Fascinating. Time to go. Who are we missing? Of the initial 9, there's 5 of us here. We're missing Akane, Santa, Ace, and 9.
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes. Go,
True,
go,
we would have
go!
done it a long, long time ago. That's fair. They're all through. Move it, Junpei. Just in time. And there goes the door. No, don't calm down yet. We're not done. We still gotta find the dead. It'd be great if, like, just Junpei just explodes after that. He just can't find the dead and he explodes. Alright, listen to everyone. Breathe. Yes, mm-hmm.
Shit. Huh. Looks like we made it, huh?
Man, that guy can sure laugh when he wants to. It's like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. Snake is shaking his head wearily. I just want to take a nap,
Akane?
but...
Akane! Can you hear me? Akane!
I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel, but nothing. Door open, standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Wait, you can't get out of that door. You don't have the other 2 bracelets. Your bomb's gonna go off and you're gonna explode. The dead! Girl, you have a... Girl, you're gonna die. Girl, I buried my face in his chest and cried again. I cried and cried and cried. The steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. Its beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around it as far as they would go and held them as tight as I could. Girl, get to the dead! Just to be there felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt the warmth of another human body in what seemed like an eternity. I just want to stay there in his arms forever, but I couldn't. Thank you. Leapt away from him and looked around. The door had already closed. Spotted the dead only a short distance away. It took me only a moment to get to and scan all the bracelets. I left the one Hongo had dropped on the scanner panel. That was it. Yeah. No, the art style is really good. Like, they pay attention to details in the CGs, and I really like that. I really like this game. Took a deep breath and looked around again. Am I still on story mode? Holy cow, there's still 2 more things! Huge detective we called 7 in 9 years, and Snake, the blind boy, were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open.
Let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
No, I was right. It was time we got moving. Mention of Hongo seemed to jar 7 and Snake out of their surprise, and they nodded. Took off running, up to the spiraling stairs to freedom. Time for more running, but if they can get us out of here, no wonder we're running so hard. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear.
Can't wait to breathe real air again. Is 7 talking?
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
Why the blur effect on her boots? Why? Why is this necessary?
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Because it didn't have to be number 9. It just had to carry a 9.
Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5.
Yeah,
It
math.
shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh? Why?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
Then how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there. B, C, D, etc.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10. B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on.
So, what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 20.
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the same. So, I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is 15, G is 16.
Wait, what?
H is 17, I is 18,
K is 20.
M is 23.
Yeah, and? What comes after that?
Q, shut up.
Q.
26.
And what does that
Shut your dang mouth.
That wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a Q. A fucking lowercase Q.
Shut your dang mouth.
Yep, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
I still don't get this whole base thing, but I don't really care. Time for more running. My thighs are killing me. I swear, any moment now, I'm gonna tear a muscle. I feel like every single cell of my body is dying for air. Every breath I take is a chore now. Look, my lungs are gonna burst. Maybe just a short rest. No, can't stop. Don't have time. Come on, legs. There can't be many more of these steps left. Let's run. Run like a bullet down a rifle barrel. Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. I hate Q. That's my least favorite thing so far in this ending. Like running along the back of a giant coiled dragon. Finally! I can barely breathe. No, Junpei, no time to rest. Pull yourself together. You're almost there. I'm gonna open it. Yeah.
We're finally here.
Please do.
And then it just opens, and the whole ship floods, and everyone dies. The end. Sure, you look like a big, heavy door. You're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. Even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane. You're gonna open? You're gonna open now. Felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Aui's. He gave it a small, reassuring squeeze. So happy I felt like I could melt. My heart was at peace, and not only because my brother and I were back together again. Thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who had been kidnapped were finally able to escape from Gigantic. In the distant horizon, we could see the faint outline of the ship as it sank. It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. I can't talk right now. The last cry echoed out across the ocean, and then it was gone. Aoi whispered.
Yeah.
It was over. It was finally over. Or was it? Was it really? No, that was wrong. There wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. This was only a prologue to what would happen in 9 years. What? I'm gonna need some serious talking me through this. I'm gonna need some serious talking me through this after this. Yes, finally, air. Oh, you look mighty handsome, Junpei. Can barely see anything. Gotta admit, this doesn't look quite like no way. You've gotta be kidding me.
It can't be.
This is...
This is the building in the Nevada desert.
the mock experiment building.
You're freaking kidding me. You're kidding me.
Oh my god. This whole time we were in building Q.
Kidding me.
the desert out there with mountains all around it. Hello there, sun. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. I don't think I've ever been so happy to see a sunrise, huh? I just hear something fall. Or bracelets, I guess. I've never really gotten a good look at the underside of one of these. Let's see what's inside you. Just a little electronic chip, like an ATM card. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. Then who the F died? How did number 9 die if there was no detonator? I'm so confused. Figures.
Jumpy.
Don't explain everything. I want to know. I want to know. Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind. Don't actually explain anything yet. I want to get through the ending, and then we can start debriefing. But what the heck, dude? As a what? No! No! There is more to it than that. There is more to it than that. There was 2 more squares. There were 2 more squares on the save file. Hello, hello. This music's dope. And they could show me all this because it was the true ending. What the H? As one of my friends said. As one of my friends said one time that I really became attached to. What the H-E double hell, man? What am I looking at? What is going on? I am so confused. I am so confused. Okay, we're skipping the credits. I can't skip the credits. We're sitting through the credits. I still am suspicious. I think there's more. I think there's more. Thanks to David Cracker. That's the whitest name. Every single one of these is a Japanese person, and then there's just David Cracker. What's up, babe? Mwah. Morphogenetic field voice? What does that mean? Wendy Lee. Sean Chiplock. I think that's, what's his name? I think that's Taka / Santa. Hazuki Kashiwabara, and 7 is no confirmed name. Right. Okay, have a good one, guys. That voice line is like my favorite voice line in the whole game. Okay, guys, I'll be going now. Have a good one. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. Why is he all beat up? That's cute, though. But why was he all beat up? Why was he all beat up? Don't answer that if there's more. Don't answer that. Okay.
Are you okay?
There we go.
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Oh, I hate that child voice.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
It was just before the end of elementary school. Jumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill looking down at the town as the sun slowly set.
How does it look then?
He was half serious and half joking. I thought about it for a minute first.
Well, let's see. It looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing and growing.
Okay, this is kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cute.
What does that even mean?
This is cute. It's 2 little kids. Junpei grinned and...
Ow. See? I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless. You can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
Look at Nevada Desert go past. For an SUV, this thing is a pretty smooth ride. Sure was nice of someone to leave it for us outside the building, keys in the ignition and gas in the tank. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in, and now here we are screaming across the desert. Lotus is over there at the passenger seat. Snake and 7 and I are all squeezing in the back seat here. Clover is driving! I was not ready for that!
This
Brilliant.
is
That is comedy brilliance right there. That's comedic timing. I love it.
Awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around, and there's no speed limit.
Hey, Clover, watch those bumps, all right? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
So, okay, I'll finish and then I'll debrief.
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
He
Are you-
doesn't
what?
have an international license.
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up. And Clover, there's no need to slow down. The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out. There's no doubt about it.
Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch them, don't we?
Sure thing.
Shouldn't have to drive so fast, man. I didn't even think a car like this could go this fast. Sure throwing up a lot of dust. A couple hours after we'd ran into the junior high students, they'd been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline!
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Good job, Jumpy. Then he jumped on him. Quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I could.
Officer, please, you have to come with me.
Policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy sprawled on the ground with a face covered in big swelling lumps.
Couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
I asked him. Stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth where a tooth had fallen
Yeah,
out.
I guess I could have.
Then why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty.
Yeah, that too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
Oh, you mean the bunnies.
Yeah, the bunnies.
Plucked some grass from the ground and tossed it
They
into the
asked me
wind.
what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits. I couldn't forgive them for that.
So I...
Hey, there's still some stuff I don't get.
Of course, they probably don't know any more than I do,
Like
but...
Ace. Well, I guess I should say Gentaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary Project? Anybody? Any ideas?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah, I guess I
He's
could.
still in the trunk, I assume.
Nice. Yeah, he is. Still tied up, I'm assuming with the mouth tape shut. Nice. Eyes just look empty, no emotion. He looks like he's just given up. I wonder if he even cares what happens to him
Hey,
anymore.
were you listening to us?
Hey, go ahead and try to pretend you weren't, you'll... Let's get that tape.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
You could at least look at me when you talk, man.
I only wanted to see the faces. Human faces. I thought if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field set, then perhaps I could see faces.
All this, because you're slightly disabled. Homeboy. Homie. No.
By peering into people's minds, you could
No.
understand how they were processing the expressions of others.
You are crazy!
That's it?
Yes. If you want to put it simply, but if you are looking for a more philosophical answer, I could supply that as well.
I wish I could turn down the sound effects a little bit. The voices are kind of hard to hear. Can I? No. I mean, I'll save, sure, but... Today, Nevada Desert. Yeah, no, I can't.
You see, the human collective consciousness.
I think that's enough out of you. I'll time the tape to go back on. It doesn't work, but...
So what's your second question?
You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
Somebody's a little
Well, my next
nosy.
question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing. What's the deal with that?
Well, you see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own, hoping I'd catch him when he finally slipped up. During the course of my investigations,
I mean, he's the president of a pharmaceutical company. It shouldn't be that hard to track him down.
I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Bourdain and Alice.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
Like Hongo has something to say. Alright, fine, I'll let you talk, but you gotta behave.
What?
Alice doesn't exist. 9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant. My research determined that it was a member of the genus Mandragora, of the family Solanaceae.
That's a ugly looking root. That's a ugly half root, man.
I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it. I used that extract to create Soparu. Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly.
We've been going forever. Tape's going back on, Hongo. The rest of my questions can wait a bit. For now, I think I'll just enjoy the ride. I'm not enjoying the ride. I want to know what... Actually, I am very much enjoying the ride, but I want to know what's happening.
Here, this is for you.
I kind of figured, honestly.
What's this?
It didn't really seem that exciting. The whole
This is,
Alice thing
for
seemed
you,
very
Doll.
contrived.
His name is Junpei.
Doll made of yarn small enough to fit in his palm.
Jumpy, are you sure it's, for you, doll?
Huh? Yeah, the lady at the shop said so, so that means it's for you, right?
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
For you, Voodoo.
Wait, what? That's... Oh, man. Oh, man.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for.
No, don't you get tying voodoo into this.
Yeah, I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea, then.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
Well, you know how after June, we aren't gonna get to see each other too much?
Oh, that's cute.
I mean, we're gonna be in different schools, and I just thought I'd, you know,
Oh, okay, well, how about we call it June, then?
Okay. So, I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Okay, the voices are a bit much, but this is adorable. I love this.
Yes. I, head of tribe. This doll, traditional charm of tribe.
Alright, tone it back a little bit. It's fine.
So I give this. It me. So we always... together.
Oh, Jumpy.
If something bad, then hold and pray. I go wherever you are. So here, take.
Reached my hand out and picked up the doll gently.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and fell into June's tiny yarn body.
Oh, Jumpy. I'll never forget you. I promise.
Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and said just 5 words.
I'll never forget you either.
The sky was a beautiful crimson red as it melted down toward the horizon. Last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat bathed in the warm light of evening. Just the two of us leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. The sun set and we still didn't leave. We watched in silence as the darkness deepened and one by one the lights of the town began to flicker on. There's still one thing I don't get. To be honest, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned. And also the only one that's really important. It has to do with June and Akane. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator on the Gigantic. But she's still alive now as June. But how? Was it because I tapped into the Morphic field set and saved her 9 years ago? Alright, let's say that makes some kind of insane sense. This is my mood right now. If I did that, then how do I make sense of what Seven remembers? Snake makes sense. He's blind. He can't remember stuff. He's an idiot. He can't see like a loser. Couldn't have seen her body anyway. Seven said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Or wait, maybe that's not it at all. There's one other logical explanation. Is what you told me the truth, Seven? You look satisfied. No way. You couldn't.
Hey, look! Over there. There's somebody next to the road.
What?
You sly dog, Seven. Akane? What the freak? What? No.
No, 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 no. Desert around her rippled with heat. Standing there on that shimmering plain was a woman, her arm out and her thumb up. It would not be long before Junpei realized who she was. What? I shouldn't scream, it's 10 o'clock, but what? Spike, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure that's it, Spike Chunsoft? Are you sure that's it? Spike Chunsoft, are you sure that's it? Are you sure about that, Spike Chunsoft? Are you... Okay, let's debrief a little bit, why don't we? Let's debrief a little bit here. Let's debrief for a minute here. Okay, let's debrief here. What? So, if I am to understand everything correctly, and don't tell me anything that would be a spoiler for a future game, so Ryan would know better than Dirt Squirrel probably, since you only saw the one game. But here's my current running theory. We were in the Nevada place, right? Which means that there was never any danger. I don't know how the ninth man died. I'm sure that could be easy to set up somehow, just to trick it. I don't know. Maybe the ninth man was the only one with a detonator. Who knows? I don't know. But the ninth man died. I mean, we saw him dead. All the other guys died. We saw all that happen. We were in the Nevada place. There was actually never any danger. And if there was never any danger in the Nevada place, does that mean that there was never a Nevada group? Well, here's what I'm confused about. Right? Clover was in the Nevada group 9 years ago. She never talked about that. Ever. But I, Junpei, was morphogenetic, field transmitting, telepathy, time traveled to June my thoughts the whole game. And she likewise was doing it to me. She knew all these people 9 years down the road as June. The game was set up 9 years later to help June escape, to help Akane escape 9 years prior. So, I still don't know who Zero is. I still don't. Is it Akane? I feel like it was Akane. Am I supposed to know who Zero is? Don't tell me if I'm not supposed to know. But I feel like it is Akane? Okay, it is Akane. They said it? They insinuated it. I don't think they directly said... Oh, no, they did. They did. That's right, they did. They said I'm Zero, but I'm before Zero. Oh, it's before Zero. She's less than Zero because she's younger Zero. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, Akane was kidnapped, taken to this thing. She was in the Boat Group, Nevada Group. Boat Group escaped with the help of Nevada Group, except really, Akane got out with the help of Nevada Group 9 years into the future. 9 years into the future, Nevada Group was transmitting information to 9 years in the past Boat Group, and vice versa, so that they could escape. Boat Group got out safely. Nevada Group in the future was never in any danger, but they thought they were in danger. I remember Santa. What about Santa? Santa was in this group and this group. That's why I'm confused. Was he talking to himself? Was everyone talking to themselves? Why was Lotus here? I still don't really understand why they picked Lotus. They picked everyone else who had participated in the game, but they picked the mother of two of the girls of one of the games. He said he was Zero's assistant, and that totally makes sense now. That totally makes sense, because if June is Zero, she realized that she escaped thanks to Junpei. It's just Junpei and Akane. Okay, so they're the only ones communicating through 9 years. The rest of them all... Boat group and Nevada group only apply to the kids. So the future group was just Nevada. There was never any boat group. Okay. I think I get it. So, try to paint a picture here. Yeah, okay. So in a sense, it was almost a Harry Potter expecto patronusing the Dementors away from himself. Is this a fair comparison? The third Harry Potter book, he learns how to get rid of the evil Dementor thing. I don't know how familiar you guys are with Harry Potter. He learns a spell to get rid of the evil Dementors that want to suck his soul out of his body. He's sitting there, and he's in this lake, and all the Dementors are coming at him, and he's like, expecto patronum, and it doesn't work. But then he sees a stag come out and chase him all away, and he's like, that must be my dad. But then he realizes it's not his dad, it's him in the future. Is that essentially what this is? June expecto patronus herself in the future. Because she escaped, she knew it was Junpei, but she knew it was Junpei 9 years in the future. And because she knew it was Junpei 9 years in the future, she knew everything. So here's my question. I do need to end the stream soon, but here's my question. I'm just gonna hold on a second. I'm just gonna hold on. We're just gonna come around here and we're gonna go Alt Tab. We're gonna come here. I don't know why I'm still doing this on this screen when I can just be like, hey, what the heck? So if I'm interpreting this correctly, what I am to interpret is that June knew every path possible. She knew the whole tree in the past. 9 years ago, June. We'll call her Baby June. And June. Okay? I'm still just sticking with June because that's what I've been calling her all game. Baby June and June. Baby June's over here in the past. She's like, whoa, look at these 5 different paths you can take. How crazy. Let me make the game so that Junpei can save me. And if Junpei can save me, then all is well. So, she makes this story. Junpei gets through it. In the true ending, you never look at the safe. You never know who Ace is. You never know that he killed everyone. And yet Junpei just knows. And he knows because Baby June knew, because she could see all the outcomes through her telepathy. She could see all the outcomes, and she told him all the outcomes, so he knew. Am I correct on that much? Yeah, I realized that. I was getting to that, Ryan. I was getting to that. I didn't recognize the fever part, but I did recognize the someone is dying. I realized she is dying in the past, and that's why she dies in every route except the true ending. Because in the Zero Lost ending, she's fine. She's totally fine, and then all of a sudden she just dies. That's why Santa stays with her in the hospital room, because he knows that Junpei has to get to that incinerator if he wants any chance of saving Akane. And, then how did Zero... I'm assuming it was pre-recorded or something? How did Zero talk to Junpei after Akane died? How did that happen? Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to stop for a second. I'm going to go down every path. I want to discuss every path and what happened in each path in the order I did them. So the first ending I got was the knife ending. Everyone got stabbed. What's her name got stabbed? Lotus got stabbed, and then I got stabbed, and I'm assuming now that it was Ace that stabbed me, right? Is that a safe assumption? Because Akane wouldn't stab me because she needs me. She needs me to stay alive. So it would have to be Ace. That would make sense too, because he killed 8 because he has the 9 bracelet. If he gets the 8 bracelet, 9, 9, 18, digital root 9, he's good to go. So he's killed Lotus. I walked in, saw her dead, and he was like, well, I gotta kill you now. Sorry, bud. And he stabs me. Therefore, the route's over. That one's pretty self-explanatory. Hatchet ending. Very self-explanatory. Clover kills everyone. That was fun. Submarine ending. Still confused about that one a little bit. What the heck? Sub ending is the one where every single person is dead? But they're not, because everyone's dead. I mean, Snake's technically alive, but he's in the coffin. And every single other person gets stabbed. Does June get killed? I'll need to... Someone look into that. I can't look into that because I'm sure there will be spoilers for other games. But when I'm done with the series, I want to look into that and be like, what the heck's up with the sub ending? I want to know what's up with that. That one's weird because everyone dies. So, like, who killed them all? We never really get the answer to that. Unless someone was faking their death, I don't know. But, like, was Santa faking a death and then he saw that June was killed and so he killed everyone? Where was June that whole time? I don't know. Zero Lost ending is the one where we go to the safe, we call out Ace, he escapes. You guess it was Ace? Okay, sure. I don't know how, but sure. Lotus's bracelet was missing? That's true. That is true. That is true. So Ace kills everyone, no matter what. He tries to kill everyone. Good job, Ace. Real good person. So Ace, sorry, I'm gonna get some music. It's too quiet. Hold on, I'm gonna open up my Siva Gunner Bops playlist. And we're gonna get some music going on in here, because it's too quiet. It's too quiet for this. It's too quiet, but, Zero Lost ending is where we go into the incinerator. Seven only checks Clover's pulse before they leave to head for the submarine room. Lotus's missing bracelet is also a major hint, and Ace has access to the Soparil, which would lower his pulse. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm with it. Okay, cool. So that makes sense then. So then if we go to the... Sorry if it lags a bit whenever I open up the friggin' web browser, it lags a bit. So then if we go to Zero Lost ending, in that one they end up in the incinerator. Ace and Snake burn in the incinerator. That happens. And because that happens, the incinerator did not have the right person in it. And because it didn't have the right person in it, then we lose. I like this one. Hold on. So this is my Siva Gunner playlist of parodies. So sorry, this is horribly distracting now. It's horribly distracting. I want like actual songs. Hold on. Stop recording. I don't care about your movie. I do care about your movie. I do want to see this movie, Priscilla. Don't worry. Okay, this is a bop. This is from the King for Another Day tournament. So, Zero Lost ending makes sense. He lost because Ace and Snake died in the incinerator, and because they died in the incinerator, Junpei couldn't get in the incinerator, he couldn't save Akane, and everything sucks. The Pixar one, babe. The Onward, is that what it's called? This is a bop, by the way. So, the only route left is a true ending, and I think it all makes sense. I think it all makes sense. Alice on the road is weird. I'm still a little bit confused about that, but other than that, I think we're good, and I think everything makes sense. I still don't know why they chose the specific people that they did for this game. I don't know why. Like, why Lotus? Why Lotus? Why Seven? Why Snake? Why Clover? Like, they didn't do anything wrong. I know that you had to redo the game, I guess, but, like, why make it so that Snake can't talk to anyone? Lotus because her kid. But why? But why? Why not just get her kids? They got Snake and Lotus, or I mean, they got Snake and Clover, and they got 7 because he was there. No, I understand that they were all involved. I'm just wondering why those people instead of the kids. Why are we not bringing the kids back into it? Like, some of them they brought back, some of them they didn't. Was it just those that were with Akane? But Clover wasn't with Akane, so why would they include Clover? Like, I'm just a little bit confused. I don't think there necessarily is an answer to this question. I guess I'm just wondering why they picked those specific people. Why June was like, these are the ones I need to play my game. Also, did June knock everyone out and drag them all to the Nevada place? Was she the one that did that? Was she the one in the mask, or was it Santa? Again, I don't know if there are answers to these questions, but you know? Yeah, don't say much. Don't say much. Can you tell me? Don't answer if you can't tell me. Because with Danganronpa, you can't say if 2 is a sequel or a prequel because of Byakuya. You can't spoil the thing. If you said it's after the events of 1, you'd be like, okay, well then that must be Byakuya. If you say it's before 1, and then he dies, you're like, something's up here. So if it's like that, don't answer. But, is the next game a sequel? Is it a prequel? Or can you not say? It's a sequel. Okay, cool. Well, so here's the thing, Dirt Squirrel, is she's already saved. Because she's saved, like, the timeline that we did, the good timeline that we did, the true ending that we got, signifies that she was saved. So, everything in the past could have happened. I need more time. I need more time to think about it. I think what I've decided is I need more time to think about it. So, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna end the stream, if we're all cool with that. She wasn't safe when Santa escaped? What do you mean? No, I won't. I won't look up stuff. I promise, Ryan. I promise I won't. I promise I won't. Here's my deal, okay, Ryan? Here's the deal, okay? Okay? On my watch history, I've told you how my playlist works, how my YouTube works. I'll show you right now. I'll show you live on stream. Actually, I won't. I don't know what kind of stuff is up on my YouTube, but, because I went on a mission and I'm subscribed to like 200 YouTube channels, I'm always behind on my YouTube binge watching, and so I have a playlist of all the videos. What is this? I don't care about this. This is a good one. She burned in the furnace, you thought, according to Santa. Here's what I'm confused about, right? Is she burned, but, like, she was saved? I think once Santa leaves the furnace and locks you all in there, that's your moment to be like, okay, this is all real. Everything's real. I think that's your moment to be like, I don't know. Here's the reality of it. I need more time to think about all this. But, back to my point with Ryan, I'm about a year behind on my YouTube watching. I have a playlist of like 5,000 videos, and then another one of like 3,000 that I am constantly updating with the most recent videos. I am currently in March 2019 on my YouTube watch history. There's one channel that I'm watching that is playing through the game currently on my watch history. They're playing through 999, but it's very far behind. Like, they're still at the first one, and I'm watching it very slowly. That's what I'm doing. I run a risk, potentially, but I don't think YouTube itself is that, like Danganronpa, you cannot watch YouTube videos of Danganronpa. I have seen so many spoilers for that game from YouTube videos that just come up and recommended. Whereas, like, 999, I've been watching a few videos, and I have not gotten a single Zero Escape recommendation, and the ones that I do get, well, I have gotten, like, a few, but the ones that I do get are very vague. Point is, I'll be careful. Next week, I'm going to start the next one. We're going to start Virtue's Last Reward next week. Oh, yeah, did you want to do that? Did you want to do that, bud? You want to do that? I was waiting. I was trying to give you time. I was trying to, That should be fine, but be wary. I don't go in the comments. For the record, I do not look in the comments at all on those videos because I do not trust them. I learned early on from Danganronpa you cannot trust comment sections. Yeah, we got time. We got time for like one. Does that sound good, Dirt Squirrel? We got time for one. Is that okay? Because it's your birthday. I want to make sure you get that in. And also, I did a thing. That's how we learned the coffin code. Yeah. Okay, so I did a thing. It's very rudimentary. It does not look good. Priscilla, look away. Your designer eyes will cry. However, it's waifu review time. Look at this. You gotta give me something. You gotta give me a name. You gotta give me a thing. Who's K? You gotta give me a name and photos. Send them either message me in Discord with them or send them. I did all of this in like 20 minutes before my class. So it's very rudimentary, and babe, you can help me refine it if you would like. But I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. This is an accurate scale. At the very bottom, we have the villager, Toko, Daisy, they're garbage. Twilight Princess Zelda is not great. May is okay, she's fine. Rosalina's like a solid middle, I've decided. This is Lily from Pokemon at number 6, I love her. Emmy from 7 from Kato Shoujo. 8 is Sayaka, 9 is Monica, 10 is Breath of the Wild Zelda. She is perfect and I love her. I also thought about putting Priscilla's picture up for 10, but I don't know if she would appreciate that. Okay, getting photos in the Discord. But yeah, it's very rudimentary, so I understand this, but, oh. What the heck? Oh, is she from RWBY? Oh. Do I need to do the videos too? What are you aang? This is a bop. What are you aang, babe? I'm gonna close the game. I realized I never actually closed the game. We're gonna close the game. Hold on a second. Hold on, we're gonna close the game. Hold on. Hold on. I need to close 999. Video of her fighting. Your picture on the scale. Okay, fair. How do you think it looks from a design perspective? I know it's still amateur, but how do you feel it works from a design perspective? How do I save a photo on Discord? How do I save a photo on Discord? I can't figure this out. Here, I'll do a waifu review. Hold on, I'm doing a thing. Hold on, I wasn't prepared for this. You don't hate it? Awesome. That's all I wanted to hear. If I had mild acceptance from you, I was cool with that. I was cool with that. Open original. Yeah, I'm working on it. Hold on, I'm working on it. I've decided I'm doing a folder. I made a folder for, for waifu review photos that I can go and I can then, purge every so often. This one, open original. Save image as unknown. 1. Save. Cool. Come over here. We're going to start with the photos, okay? We're going to start from the photos, okay? Open original. Save image as unknown 2. Save. Great. Beautiful. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Matt made a folder. Everyone applaud his computer. That's not the part that's good. Alright, here we go. We're going to use image. We're going to add an image. Add source. What's her name? Neo? Neo1. Add source. This takes time. That's the only problem. Is it takes time to do this. Alright, open. Okay, we'll do this. Boom. There she be. Look at her go. Short for Neapolitan. Oh, that's kind of cute. I like that. I like that. She won points. She won points. What is this music? What is this one? I don't know what this one is. Hold on. Bigger. Alright, let's start with these two. How's that sound? We'll start with these two. This picture's okay. You can't see where I'm pointing. Hold on. Hold on. How do I highlight? This one. This picture right here. This is okay. She's aight. She's aight. She's not my favorite. She's not my favorite waifu that I've seen. However, I like her little smirk. I'm always a fan of boots. I like the boots. I don't really know much to judge off of from this photo, so we'll move on to the other one. We'll move on to the... I hate this, but I love it. I hate this, but we're skipping it. So then, this photo right here. This one. I like this photo. I'm a little bit confused by it, to be honest. Because, like, what is it? What is happening here? What is happening? How do I zoom in? Control plus? Like, what is happening? What is the, what is her pants? Is it a belt? Is it two belts? I see the midriff, but what else is there? Is it belt? Is it, what is it? This is a saucy picture. I like this one. It's quite saucy. But, like, no, hold on. But, like, what is that part? What is that? Is it two belts? What is it? It's saucy and I like it, but I'm not sure what it is. Next, we're gonna go that. We're gonna add another source. We're gonna go image. We're gonna go add source. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna go Neo 3 add source, and we're gonna find the third picture. I am excited. This one I liked. I saw this one a little bit, and I liked it. I think it's cute. I think this is cute. I don't know. Here's the thing. The eyes I'm not a huge fan of. I'll be real with you. The eyes, not a huge fan of. But the outfit itself I like. I think it's cute. I think it's good. I think the outfit is good. I don't really dig the eyes too much, but the outfit's cute. The little midriff peeking out is I'm always a fan. I like her scarf. I don't know. It's okay, I guess. I don't know if I can do the videos because I don't know if I can download them. I don't know if I can download them from here. But which one should I watch? I'm gonna pick one, okay? Oh gosh. Oh heavens. Small backstory. The mute assistant to the head crime boss of Valley City. She combined sass and efficiency when dealing with foes. The person she truly cared about was an unfortunate casualty in the war between good and evil. Now she realizes the person she deemed responsible. Oh, that's really cool. Ooh, I like the photo that Ryan posted. Hold on. I like the one that Ryan posted. I think that one's really cute. Hold on. Hold on. We're doing this. Hold on. We're doing this one. Hold on. This one's okay. This one. This one's okay. Not a huge fan. Not a terrible fan. It's kind of cute. This one is what really counts. And I probably won't get to the video if I'm being real with you. I just don't know how to set it up. I'll watch it on my own time and I'll review it in the Discord if that works for you. But this one, Neo 4, add source, stop recording. This one, this one, sorry, I'm not quite prepared for this. This one, right here. Oh baby, me likey this. Me likey these. These are nice. This is nice. I like this mid-region. The two belts look is kind of saucy. It's kind of sultry. I like it. And I like her little smirk here. Overall, Neo from RWBY, which I still need to watch. I'm a fan of Weiss so far. I saw the first season with a friend. I liked Weiss. But from what I've seen of this lady, I give her, what do I give her? Where do I rank her? I'll give her a 6 waifus out of 10. A 6 waifus out of 10. And you? What about you? I like you. Yeah, no, I know I like you. Oh, I watched it with Mallory and you. Right. I watched it with you there too. But you were not as into it as we were, and you cannot deny that. Overall, I give Neo 6 waifus out of 10, which puts her on par with Lily from Pokemon Sun and Moon, which doesn't seem like much, but pretty much from 5 on, it's really hard. It's really hard to differentiate. I jumped around with these a lot. So 6 is not bad. I give her 6 waifus out of 10. Close case. Waifu review. Thank you for joining me for this stream. What a wild ride this was. I need to go to bed. I have work at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Might not want to see the fight scene? Okay, if I'm going to watch it, I probably don't want to see it. Why did my bits do that? They all failed. Rose is way lower than you thought? Yeah, because I was thinking about it and I was like, Rose is like elegant. She's elegant. That's not what I wanted. On the scale, let me explain my reasoning behind the scale real quick. Villager's ugly as sin and a child. Toko, not a fan. Daisy's like, Twilight Princess Zelda, I hate. I really do not like Twilight Princess Zelda design. But, like, she's still kind of, like, objectively attractive looking, so, like, I put her there. May is my least favorite Pokegirl, I think. So I put her at 4, because, I don't know, most of the Pokegirls would be somewhere between 6 and 8, so, like, I had to put 1 a little bit lower. 5, Rosalina seems the best, because, like, I don't know, when I think of waifus, I think of, like, me freaking out about, oh my gosh, she's so cute, I want to marry her, you know? And, like, Rosalina never really did that for me. I was always just kind of like, she's a beautiful space goddess, but that's about it, so she doesn't really do much for me. Lily, on the other hand, I was geeking out about the whole time I played Pokemon Sun and Moon. Super geeking out. And then she had her outfit change. This is specifically outfit change Lily, because the first version is probably closer to a 4 or 5. And then we all know my insane love for Emmy from Katawa Shoujo, as well as Sayaka, number 8, Monica, number 9, because she beats out the other 2, but Breath of the Wild Zelda is the hardest I've ever geeked out about a waifu, so that's about it. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna close stuff. I don't care about this. We're gonna close everything. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being here. Have a great time. I will be here on Saturday. I do not know what time. I have to take a test, and we're having a game night with my roommates. So, probably morning, probably early morning, either 10-ish my time, or I guess that's like noon for you guys, but I'll keep you posted. Either early or late afternoon on Saturday. I'll probably just do a brawl run or something easy, because I don't have much time and I have to take a test. So, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Those of you that were in and out throughout the whole time of 999, get ready, because next week we're starting Virtue's Last Reward. So we'll do it. Thanks for being here, y'all. See ya. And happy birthday, Dirt Squirrel. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.